Hello, everyone. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I'm Ethan Van Skyver, 27-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man. Great big Star Wars fan, trusted member of the media. Great to be with you tonight. I'm going to have some guests tonight. I'm going to have some, I'll have some guests. I invited Dan Fraga in. I invited Cecil in. I invited John Malin in, but I'm not sure if John Malin even got my invitation. I'm not sure if he did. I don't know if he did or not. I hope he did. Cecil did. Cecil's like, I'll go on, man. When do you need me? See, that's why I like Cecil. He's here to help. You know, Cecil's just like, when do you need my help? And I'm like, now, Cecil, now. Cecil's like, okay, man, I'll be there. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's good to see you. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. We got 304 people here. 10:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sean Tillman is here. He says, what up, Caesar? Sean Tillman, I noticed that you are a black man. Sean Tillman, I spent the entire day today, or at least the evening. I want to know what you think of this. YouTube is filled with all of these videos, and I couldn't stop watching them, of black people acting like they've never heard white music before and making reaction videos. Now, Sean, you are in a unique position to tell me, have you heard of the Beach Boys before? Have you heard, Sean, have you heard any of the Beach Boys music? Have you heard Frank Sinatra? Have you heard Queen? This is the kind of stuff that I want to know, because I watched these videos of black people listening to the Beach Boys like they were listening to transmissions from alien species on Mars. They were like, well, it isn't Marvin Gaye, but it isn't Drake. It isn't Drizzy. But I think I like it. It sounds okay to me. Now, I couldn't stop watching this stuff. I know it's all a ruse. I mean, I have to say, I grew up, I heard music made by black people my whole life. All of my heroes in pop music stole black people's music. All of them. Never apologized for it. Hi, Cecil.
Hello. I have to cancel my stream.
Hi.
How you doing?
What's wrong?
You sent me a message like, can you start a stream? I'm like, give me a minute. And then you send me a link to yours.
No, I said, do you want to stream? I meant with me.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, like normally you would do a stream and I'd come on your stream if you invited me, but I invited you. All right, here's another black person. Yes, this is Michael Von Doom. He says, yes, we've heard of Sinatra, etc. I love Queen. All right, well, look, all I'm saying is this. I'm glad to hear that. All I'm saying is this. I watched a ton of videos, Cecil.
Yes.
Today. And I actually brought Andrea over and her friend Michelle to my computer. I said, watch this. Like, she's listening to Don't Worry Baby by the Beach Boys, which is one of the most beautiful songs, by the way. If you haven't heard that, whether you're black or white, but probably because you're black, evidently, according to YouTube, you've never heard it. It is a beautiful song. And they were like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what I watched today. It was interesting, and I didn't know that we were that far apart as races, as ethnicities.
Wait, I missed the first one. What are you talking about?
Well, Cecil, if you go on YouTube, by the way, Chris Farcell says, I'm loving your get up. By the way, is it okay if I become a mod? Yeah, it's okay with me. I can't do it right now though, but next time I see you, I'll give you a wrench. Cecil, I fell into this whole thing where like, there are all these videos on YouTube. You can find them. Okay. You can find them, where, it's like, reaction to hearing, say, Queen's, I love to ride a bicycle. What's that Queen song?
Bicycle race
Or whatever. All right. And it's just, and like, inevitably the people who do this is like only something the black people do on YouTube. They go, okay, I'm going to look, I'm going to read on the back of this record. It says, Queen was a group that was formed in England in 1971.
Black people know Queen.
No, but on these videos, they act like they don't. And then
Funkmaster Flex in New York City used to always, during like the lunchtime, like his what was it called? The free for all or something. He would always throw in Another One Bites the Dust and play off that bass line.
How do they not know Queen?
Of course they know Queen.
When one of the most famous rap songs of all time, Ice Ice Baby, was based on one of Queen's bass lines.
Right. Under Pressure.
That's right. So I'm sure they. But anyway, Cecil, I'm sure it's racist, but this is what is going on Twitter. This is what's happening. This is all the rage. These guys get like 90,000 views on a video where it's like they'll say, "Hey, I've never heard. Here's a group called the Beach Boys," and I couldn't stop watching the Beach because I love the Beach Boys. So I'm like, it was a chance to hear "Don't Worry, Baby" over and over again. But like there were 6 different "Don't Worry, Baby" songs. Where people who are always black, it's never white people doing this, will go, I'm going to put this on and I'm going to react to it. And they do great facial reactions.
Yeah, it's like some kind of anthropological. What am I hearing? Show them a TV.
And that's what it's. So now I can do that, Cecil. Now I told my son Hunter.
By the way, if I used to go to hardcore shows in New York City and there was huge, like Puerto Rican and black crowds, and I was, I would used to go to Body Count with Ice-T, and like hardcore like has a lot of black fans. Black guys know rock and roll. In fact, one of the biggest AC/DC fan I ever met was this black guy from DC, and I mean, yeah, they know. It's a joke to be like that.
They do, Cecil. They black people all think the same. I mean, some of them don't. Obviously some black people do not. Now, I told my son.
I said to my friend, I said, I didn't know you people liked AC/DC.
Oh shit!
And he said we do, and I was like, oh, that's a good conversation we had.
Yeah, it's nice. I told my son I'm gonna do a crazy old white man listens to Kendrick Lamar, and that's reacts to Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna be doing that from now on. I'm gonna be making videos like that.
Millions of views. You should do one, man. That would be so fun.
Like that'll be the thumbnail, like that. Should be good. I mean, Cecil, I know how to make money on YouTube.
What am I hearing?
Like, I know what I'm doing, Cecil. There's some people who doubt me, but never doubt me. I know exactly what's going on. Byron or Siren Jag. I'm sorry for what are these doing still on my head? Siren Jag, thanks for $9.99. Says greetings from work at the pharmacy. EBS. A certain group of corn muffins can't comprehend today that you shouldn't lob stones at people while sitting on a donut in front of your glass house. Why don't they understand that? What is he talking about, Cecil?
Well, he's talking about corn muffins. So he got my attention, and he ended it with donuts, which really like hammered it home for me, but I still don't know what the hell he's talking about. But I'm interested.
You're interested in this?
It's got corn muffin and donuts.
Are donuts meant to represent anuses?
I know Glass House was a Billy Joel album. I like the Stones too. There's a lot of stuff in here I like.
There's stuff that you hold on a second. All I did was I'm sorry, you can't hear this. I just opened up a window and instantly I opened up a window on Bounding into Comics and instantly it set off a video into my head, and then I had to go chase where that video was playing so I could shut it the F off. Cecil.
Yes.
There are some people in this world who think that they're animals.
Yes. They're called furries.
Or otherkins. Have you heard of otherkins?
Yes. I always thought it was otterkins until I don't know, I was reading it wrong.
Yeah, it's otherkins because there's something other, I told people I'm armykin. When I was messing with people on Twitter, I said that I was I don't mess with people on Twitter anymore. I learned my lesson. But when I was messing with people on Twitter, I told everybody, Cecil, that I was not, I was to be called they, them. I announced my pronouns because I'm more than one person. I'm a one-man army. That's what I identify as.
Yeah, there used to be a wrestler that kind of looked like you. His name was One Man Gang.
Really?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Ice.
Oh, yeah.
Baby. Yeah, I think our friend Witten was an Otherkin. Isn't she half wolf, half kitten? All crazy.
That's what Witten is. Why wouldn't it be Wooten? Why would it be Witten? That's just one letter of wolf.
It just flows better.
Witten. Well, there's some people who are Otherkin, and these Otherkin are menaces. I do believe, Cecil. Some people lied about me and said that I'm a Nazi. Now, Nazis believe in exterminating people based on their ethnic backgrounds.
Right.
I do not. I am not for genocide, except I might be okay with eliminating Otherkins. Well,
I saw that deer fella, and he's a girl, right? I didn't even look into it that much. That's a girl or a guy?
You tell me, Cecil. Go ahead, say it.
It's a very pretty. It's a very pretty girl.
I fucking dare you. New Twitch Safety Advisory Council member, ferociously staff, calls gamers white supremacists and threatens to go after shitty people. I am so glad every single day, Cecil. Every stupid thing that I say turns out to be true. I just say these things accidentally. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but every single day I'm proven to be right.
You called out shitty.
I called out shitty, and people are like, what? I like that word. I'm like, no, you don't. You do not use the word shitty as much as SJWs do. They go, you're a shitty person.
Shitty used to be reserved for things like a car.
Your day. I had a shitty day at work.
Right, yes.
I mean, that was mostly like, how you doing? Oh, I just had a shitty day at work. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go have to strangle the cat, right. And like that's what normal people would say.
They're free at the pound. You can do that every day if you're really stressed.
If you work at the pound, yeah, you could probably. In fact, it would be your job to do that oftentimes.
Circle of life. I'm having a drink right now because I worked like the, like common people. I've been sanding and painting for the last 2 days.
What are you sanding and painting?
Walls.
Oh, you really?
At my sister's house. So I was like, I got volunteered into it because, she realized I'm not doing anything. So I think I'm getting that thing, when you get like a hard bump on your hand. I never got one of those before. What is that called?
A penis?
No, it's on your hand.
Yeah. It belongs to you.
Yeah,
Callus? A
callus. Yes. I'm kind of excited. I'm getting a callus, I think. But she won't even. I usually use this like $150 hand cream, but she won't buy it for me. She's such a cunt. If you don't mind my French. Anyway,
I don't think that's French. Hold on a second. I got a $20 super chat from Zizwo, who says, "Hail Capybara Cecil and 400-pound Pie Man. Hail Comicsgate." Thank you for $20. That's nice of you. People are saying it's a tumor, Cecil.
I wish, because I have to go back on Friday. If I'm dead by then, and the fucking joke's on her.
Do they have cancer of the hand? That'd be the worst thing imaginable.
I don't know.
Hand cancer.
I never know. And by the time it gets there, you're dead.
Yeah. Really? Why couldn't it start there? I don't understand cancer at all. I don't get it.
Usually it starts in like active parts of the body that are constantly being renewed. You know what I mean? Like liver and kidney and lungs and stuff where cell growth is always happening.
Oh.
Skin.
Okay, well.
Usually like a muscle is not really, I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking off, but I've never heard of anybody having hand cancer.
All right, that's good because my hand hurts today and I don't know why.
It's probably cancer.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Twitch. I'm sorry. Recently announced their new Twitch safety advisory council. A lot of people are unsafe on the internet, Cecil. That's why I wear a helmet.
I like that. Does that come in red? I may get one. That's kind of like my Cecil outfit. It's kind of what he wears.
Yeah. This is, by the way, this is a tribute to Cecil and Cash Grab. We're going to promote that today. We're going to promote that. We're going to promote Dan Fraga's Black Flag. He's supposed to be in here, but I don't know what he's doing. This is my there are people out there who look like this who think they're deer, and I am out of F's to give. I give up, Cecil.
They're in charge of what gets on. These are the moderators.
I give up. All right, look. All right, so
I wouldn't let this person water my fucking plants, let alone tell people what they could do and say anywhere. This person should have no power.
This person needs to be watered.
This person should have no power to the point that they shouldn't even have electricity in their homes. No power.
Well, if they're a deer, why would they?
That's true.
I mean, I would say that. I would say if you're a deer, go find a hole somewhere in a glen.
Now, suppose this person suddenly was granted their wish to become a deer. Would this person have antlers or not?
Well, yeah, because look, these are their antlers. But that is a good question because only male deer.
That's what I'm saying. Have
antlers, and this individual, who I don't know what this individual's pronouns are, but
beautiful chick is what I would use.
Hot, yeah, beautiful young lady.
Yeah.
But this person's deluded. Because they're deluded, Cecil. Cecil, this person is delusional.
They think they're a deer.
No, they think that male deer or that female deer have antlers, and they don't.
What a nut!
Fucking go back to school. Remember that movie where I can't remember what it was. It was in the 90s, and it was like a CGI animated movie about cows, and the cows all had male voices, and they were like, "Surf's up, dude," or "Cowabunga," and it was like, "You assholes, cows are female." Cows are females. They wouldn't say cowabunga, dude. They'd say
the bulls have horns. I think some cows do have little horns though.
All right.
But definitely deers don't, and bulls do. I wish Preston was here. He knows about bulls.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He does know a little bit about bulls. By the way, let's take a little break here, Cecil, before we get back to the Otherkin deer.
Can we watch her video?
No, we will. We'll watch all of that. We have a busy night tonight. I told Andrew I gotta work tonight. Work means doing one of these live streams and promoting my comic. I gotta do that. Work. It's nonstop. It doesn't end. But I mean, today I had to do a lot of stuff. Today I ran a lot of errands. And by the way, this was the worst thing. Like, first of all, Cecil, there are crazy people in the world who issue me threats, and they issue me threats like they are supervillains. And by selling cyber fraud, I want you to understand, Cecil. Hold on, let me make myself look a little bit more like a supervillain. Do I look like a supervillain?
Yeah.
Or a hero? What if I was a hero and these people are all villains? Cecil, this is the kind. By the way, this is for real. This is a threat that I received today on Twitter. You're not going to believe this. You're going to say, "Oh, you're joking." Nobody is that fucking gay. And I'm going to say, no, they are. In this one case, I did in fact receive this threat, and here it is. Job was a walk through the park compared to what's coming to you. Your days are numbered. There's no threat that I or anyone else can make or act upon that will compare to the horror of the wrath of God. But keep it up, EVS. There was an EVS here. You're invincible, right?
Yeah, but Job was a righteous man. Who God was kind of a dick to Job. He had a bet with the devil where Satan bet him, I could torture this guy so much that he'll lose faith in you. And God said, do your best. This guy has full faith. He'll never turn. And he let the devil just fuck up this dude's life. as a test.
I know. I was mad at God when I read that part of the Bible. Like when I read that part of the Bible, I was like, I'm not sure I like this God guy. Like that's when I was like, I don't like him as much as I thought I did.
First of all, he was gambling. He was gambling with the devil. He's like,
like why are you playing games with the devil? Like, what do you have to prove to the Lord, the Prince of Lies? You
like,
don't have to...
Yeah, devil was like, this guy, you think he's your faithful? He'll turn on you. He just needs a bad life. They covered him with fucking blisters, didn't he? Boils.
Mm-hmm.
Killed his kids, made the house fall down with a big wind.
So,
oh my God, my brain is hurting from Bible school.
But Cecil, you're right about all that stuff, but here's the terrifying part. When that was sent my way, I said, no weapon against me, no enemy against me will prevail. Jesus is my co-pilot. As you can see, I'm the pilot here. Yes. I'm the pilot. Jesus is the co-pilot. He's in the back taking a nap. Tail gunner Christ. And I've always said that. I've always said I turn my life over to Jesus Christ, and no enemy will prevail against me. And I've always said that. Now, the minute I said that to this guy, Andrea started screaming upstairs. They couldn't hear this because this was on Twitter. Andrea goes, "Oh my God, Ethan." I'm like, "Oh, now what? Joe, Ethan, come outside.
Job, get up here."
Yeah. And at that moment, a gust of wind, I swear to God, this is true, blew the umbrella that was attached to the glass table next to the pool. Okay, there's a glass surface umbrella. Okay. Blew the umbrella so hard, and I hadn't closed it, so shattered the glass into a million pieces all over the ground, and some of it went in the pool. Just a couple of specks. Oh, we did, bro. What happened? What happened is God told me that Jesus ain't no co-pilot. He's the pilot or nothing. That was a message from God, Cecil.
Do you have a liner in that underground pool you got there, or is it what is that called? That masonite or something like that?
No. I sent Andrea's friend Michelle down there to go get it. She did. And then also, I had a vacuum. I had one of those shop vacs. I was out there, I was busy today. Very busy today. Had a lot of things to do.
Look at us. Like we're like regular working folk. You with a shop vac, me with a paint roller. Not made for this kind of lifestyle.
Not at all. So I actually made Andrea's friend do the rest of it because I had to go do I went to the post office to drop off a bunch of shipments of posters. We sent out 100 more posters today and a bunch of other packages.
That's what you need.
Stuff yeah.
That's what
stuff and had a little ice cream for myself.
I mean, it was fun to break out a tool and do something. I was like, I got to feel like what's like to be Joe Lunchbox for a day. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And then when I got home, well, a couple of other things. First of all, because this is our house and we're staying here.
Somebody said you sound like a couple of pussies. Yeah, I know.
Now, first of all, because this is our house and we're staying here, we got skeeved out by the toilets. Now, here's the thing, Cecil.
Yes.
When you're buying someone else's house, it comes with their toilets that they have been pooping in for a decade or more.
Right. They're broken in.
I can't, So I went and I got new toilets and had the plumbers replace them. They have the lids that go down slow. Because I'm like,
that banging noise, boom.
Well, I'm like Michael Jordan on that. I mean, I'm like, with my tongue out. Did
you get Hitler's toilet? I heard that you knew the guy.
That's old. Hitler's toilet belongs to somebody who Andrea knows. I think it was like a cousin or something. Hitler's toilet actually is in New Jersey. It's called Camden.
Camden.
Thanks. Hey yo. In any case,
Camden. Yes,
Lot-
almighty one.
a lot of lifting going on. We're getting toilets brought in. Okay, and the other thing is, my Frogger arcade came, so that was good too. And
I saw that. Yeah, that got it down there.
yeah, I did. It's over there now. Now here's I wasn't going to tell anyone this.
Don't work.
No, it does work now.
You don't have any quarters.
So yeah, I need quarters. So no, Cecil. It's been now I know there's a button you can play it for free. It doesn't take quarters anymore. I mean, it will take your quarters if you come over.
I'm sure you'll put the lock on it when I come over.
Yeah,
I'll be emptying my ashtray in the car.
So I'm sitting there. I've got like this thing down the stairs. It's wrapped up in cellophane. It looks like Laura Palmer's corpse, and I'm just like, well, okay, I got to get through this thing. Now it was, it had black straps all over it, to tie it down to the whatchamacallit.
Did you tweet out that we're streaming? People are saying you got to tweet that out.
Why do I have to tweet it out?
I don't know.
We got 1,400 people here. It's not bad could it be? But anyway, Cecil, I'm sitting there feeling like king of the world because I have a Frogger arcade in my man cave. I'm feeling my oats.
That's how I feel when I come home from the liquor store and I'm just loaded up. I'm like, I could take on the world right now.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean about that. Like you never feel happier and more prosperous when you're restocking your liquor cabinet. Like that really feels good. Andrea doesn't understand that either. She doesn't understand. She's like, what is this? Are you? No, I just want to have it. I'm not going to drink it all tonight. Ish. I just want to have it. I'm not, but that does feel good. No, so I'm sitting there and Andrea comes downstairs. Her friend Michelle comes downstairs. Michelle is over here because of COVID-19. Obviously, we don't have a lot of friends over, but we trust Michelle is healthy and she's working for us now. She's packing up all these crates. She's going to help fulfill Unforgettable Tales. It's going to be great, and hopefully she'll help fulfill. She'll help us fulfill Wreck Planet because she'll know how to do it. I'm like, come downstairs, ladies, come look at my Frogger arcade. And I'm like with scissors cutting, through it. I'm cutting off all the cellophane everywhere. I'm pulling off sheets of plastic. I'm trying to reveal Frogger. And I see what looks like one of the black straps that held the Frogger arcade to the crate.
You cut the cord, did you?
Andrea goes, no, and it was too late. I'm just like beaming as I destroy my arcade. You
cut the cord.
Yeah. It was like childbirth, except like horrible. Like not like it wasn't a good thing. I wasn't proud of myself in front of Andrea. I probably felt like the biggest dipshit in my entire life. I mean, I'm sitting like that. Look at my Frogger arcade. I'm like, look at it. It's like nearly mint condition. It's beautiful. It's from 1981. I paid so much for
that cord. Made it 40 years till it met you.
I think about that stuff all the time. I'm like, I'm such an idiot. Anything that comes in my path, I will. It's not leaving. Like, here's the thing: when I buy Fantastic Four comics that are like 70 years old, they're lovingly preserved. Somebody took care of these books for a long time. Maybe not 70 years, 50, 60 years. Somebody took care of these, and then they came to me, and I'm their final stop because I will fuck them up, and I definitely will. I'm not going to take care of them. I'm going to read them like they're just normal comic books. And it's a disgrace. Like, everybody worked really hard to bring this thing into the 21st century, and then it met me. Yeah. So we had to solder the Hunter did. Hunter's like, Dad, I can fix this. Hunter.
He's got a tool set.
Well, I mean, he's like, I do this for a living, Dad. This is what I do. Hunter works at BMW. I've got this tattoo for Hunter that's pissing a lot of people off.
Where?
This is my tattoo. It's dog tags. Hunter went to Marine Military Academy in Texas, and he was going to become a Marine, but he decided not to because I said, please don't. If I lose you, I didn't have Ava yet. Now I don't care if you
now get him in there so that that tattoo makes sense.
Yeah, like,
enlist
Hunter said to me, he said, you ever regret that tattoo, Dad? Because like I didn't join the Marines. And I'm like,
I had that tattoo. My kid be going to war.
I'm like, listen, on the list of my regrets, that's very, very low, son. I'm just glad you're here because he's like, Dad, I got to serve my country. I want to be a Marine. And I was just like, I hear you, but you understand that it's like, if I lose you, I don't have another child. I have you. I invested all my time raising you. Right. You are not somebody that I can lose. Now I, like I said, now I have Ava.
Yeah.
So
just your luck. There's no wars going on anymore.
Yeah. Oh my God. So anyway, I got some SJW, not some SJWs, kind of. I got some anti-Comicsgaters that are just like, did you see Ethan's his tattoo? He's not allowed to have that tattoo. I'm like, well, I think I am. I think I actually am. So it's got Hunter's birthday on it, and it's I got it when Hunter was gone. I shipped him away when he was 14 or 15 to go to Marine Military Academy in Texas. Kid was away from me for like a year and a half. It was absolutely awful. That was like right before Sharis and my divorce. So we thought Hunter should be out of the house. I did some emotional things at that point, and that's why I got this tattoo. So no, I have no regrets of it. None at all. It represents how much I love my kid. And in fact, twists around to a heart right here.
Oh.
That's tattoos. All right. So
I was going to join the military right after 9/11, but the doctor said I had a congenital cowardice.
I actually tried to enlist in the Army after 9/11. I went in. My dad was in the Army. And so I thought I was going to join the Army too. And like Hunter was 2 years old. It was stupid, but I was so angry. I wanted to fight. I wanted to serve. And I was still in okay shape. I wasn't too fat, in 2001, 2002. But I have asthma, and they sent me right home with a T-shirt that said "Go Army." And it was so insulting. I'm like, I have an inhaler. I'll be okay. And they're like, you are not qualified. Oh
my God.
What?
Why didn't I fake asthma? I pretended to be gay. That's how I got out of it.
There's no draft. You don't have to pretend to be gay.
Well, I'm kind of stuck in it.
Yeah. And Dino Palacio says, dumb, you can lie. Well, I didn't know it was going to be a disqualifier, honestly. They just said, you have asthma? And I said, yes, I do. But in any case, yeah. A lot of Army brats in here. I have a lot of respect and love for the military. A lot of it. It's, obviously my family's been served in the military. My son was going to, and, he certainly wasn't a coward, but I am to lose him. I'll just put that. I couldn't. If Hunter came back hurt, entirely selfish. Entirely selfish. I don't know how people feel about that, but that is the way it is. In any case,
no, that's not selfish. Of course, your instinct that you're going against, instincts that are built into your DNA to protect your child. So it's hard.
Yeah, but other parents do it.
But they have a lot of kids.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's just like we can spare a few.
Of course, that's why you have. Once you have it up to 3, it's like whatever. What do you want? What do you want to do? Go ahead, rock climbing, go for it.
Yeah. Captain Rex says, so it's okay for the rest of us? No, not. It's yes. No. How do you answer that question?
If you have 5 kids, you'd probably buy the 5th one a wingsuit.
What's a wingsuit?
That's the thing where those guys go
skydiving
with no parachute and they just like fly. Every single one of them dies within 2 years.
I see these guys, these amateur pilots, and I'm always that way. I'm just like, that's how you're gonna die. That is how you're gonna die.
Every
It's
single
like,
person that goes into that wingsuit stuff, they all, even by the time they're done with the documentary, they're listing the people at the end. They're like the guys they were filming a few months ago. They're already a few of them died, but it's yeah. So
yes.
what'd you get me for my birthday, Pop? I got you a wingsuit.
Thanks, Pop. I didn't know you loved me. All right,
around here.
Cecil, Geek Chorus.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Geek Chorus, of course, whenever there is something is going on with Comicsgate, he is there. He's there to make music. He's there to make all of us sing and tap our feet. This is his song. You'll never guess who this is about. It's called Peg Me Too. Here we go.
I serve you, it must be true. I get down on all fours for you. I hug me and peg me too. Can I see your eyes as you stomp between my thighs? Up and down like a kangaroo. Now my balls are black and blue. Oh, cup me and peg me too. Leroy's on the way. Oh, I love this game to play. Peg me true, peg me blue. Dress me like a leather boy before we screw. Oh, hug me and peg me too. Got my ball gag on, my little hole is new for you. Let me watch what you and Leroy do, and I'll hold back your hair for you. And peg me too. The nipple clamps and then beat me with a sheet.
This might be one of his funniest.
Oh, he was inspired.
Peg me true, peg me blue. Call the haters perverts while I feel you poo. And peg me too. Strap on number 9 and you'll hear me scream for you. I feel you when I'm on my back. Did you bring the ointment for my crack? And peg me too. Having so much fun, but I'll be sore for a day or two.
Oh,
my
God.
little four bum hole will be sore for a day or two.
Jesus Christ,
Woo!
the amazing Geek Chorus with another fantastic
Every line
tune.
was a home run.
Holy cow, dude. I thought I was going to die. I only listened to that like quickly and just went, yeah, this is good. We'll play this tonight. Whew, amazing. A lot of people are having fun over the revelations about Preston Poulter. I went on the kill streak.
You're just being like an old fuddy-duddy, according to Anti-Comicsgate. Like, get with the times, pal.
Well, what do you mean by that?
It's just a guy and his wife doing whatever. It's nothing to make fun.
It's the privacy, like what a married couple does in the privacy of their bedrooms.
I agree.
Is none of anyone's business, right? I mean, it's
I agree.
Perfectly healthy, perfectly normal. And if they want to film themselves, that's okay, right? That's just an expression.
Well, you probably shouldn't film yourself. That would be good advice.
Well, I mean, you could.
You could.
And if you put it on Pornhub under a paywall.
Right. You're now selling it. This is how you're making your living. Oh my God. I wish.
That's just a decision that adults can make.
Oh my God. This has got to be. What would you rather be, the deer's dad or Preston's dad?
Well, I would rather eat a gun. Yeah, I'd rather eat a bullet. I would rather than be either of their dads.
I bet both of their dads tried to sign them up for the military.
Okay, so a lot
the
of
war
people
going on. Why don't you enlist?
This is like brave. This is amazing. This is really wonderful. Fantastic. Now, your mileage may vary, Cecil, but you and I, when we first discovered this, we watched a Deadwood Dale video in which he played the audio from one of the videos in which a dildo was being inserted. All right, you got a picture.
Picture, if you will.
Picture, if you will, Preston in childbirth.
Birthing position.
Birthing position. Knees behind the head.
Since they were doing it for, they should have invested in stirrups. It would have been a write-off. It's for business. It's more comfortable.
When your business is pornography, you can write a lot of shit off, can't you? I mean, I think about all the stuff that I get to write off because I'm a comic book artist.
Right.
A YouTuber.
Probably writing off that Fraga, since we're talking about it.
I'd have to play it. And I will. I will.
Yeah.
But anyway, Deadwood Dale posted that stuff. Now we went over we looked over the what would you call it? Closed captions for that video.
Yes.
Because it was closed caption for the hearing impaired.
Yeah.
Imagine watching Preston Poulter being sodomized by a large implement and not being able to hear it. Imagine
that's the nightmare of that Kyle Ritter dude.
Kyle Ritter.
Kyle, what's going on? I don't understand. What happened?
Right.
Why is she doing that?
Yeah. So you and I watched this, and we thought that it looked like a karaoke tune. We thought those looked like karaoke lyrics, and we sang it. And Deadwood Dale, God bless him, he went ahead and he made a music video.
Oh,
I don't know why he does this. This is a song called "Tiny Hole" that he put together out of our. Now, Cecil, I'm a very good singer.
This was not my best work. I was on a phone and I was on a slight delay because I was on a phone in a basement.
Okay, now I'm sorry about the language, but so what you're looking at here is you're looking at the video's blacked out. You're not going to be able to see it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Video's blacked out. This is the audio, and then this is the, of course, closed caption for the hearing impaired of what's being said in the video. We decided to try to turn it into a song, which is what Cecil and I do.
Try to do a duet where I would do her, you would do her lines, I would do his lines, but she really dominated it. She was kind of a hog with the lines.
All right. Snorum 14 AR, you says you're a terrible singer, Ethan.
Yeah, I feel like when it came to this, he got screwed. She got way more lines than him.
Okay, let's play it.
No sound.
Oh, are you kidding me? I did it. You know what? I had a feeling I goofed that up. Let me go back and try this again. This is something where obviously you need the sound, Cecil. It's because it's a song. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense that people would complain that I didn't have the sound on. Okay, all right, here we go. This song, Tiny Hole. Deadwood Dale's titled it that. I'm gonna your little hole.
Yes.
Say you like me to your tiny little hole.
I like to hear it. Say it.
I like to hear it. I like to hear you say it. Say that you like me to your little tiny hole. Say that you like it. Say that you like me to your little tiny hole. Say that you like it. Say that you like me to your little tiny hole. Say that you like me. Say that you like me to your little tiny hole. Say that you like it. I like to hear it with my great big. I can't.
I know you're feeling strongly, but say it. Say it. Say it. I know you're feeling strongly, but say it. Say it, you little bitch. I know you're feeling strongly, but say it. Say it. Say it. I know you're feeling strongly, but say it. Say it, you little bitch. Say that you like me to you're little tiny. I know you're feeling strongly, but say it. Say it. Say it. I know you're feeling strongly, but say it. I like when you fuck my tiny hole with your mouth.
Cecil, you did good. Andrea had to listen to this upstairs.
Like, the fuck kind of a madhouse is going on? It's a fucking madhouse.
Daddy's just working.
Help me with my Fraga machine. Now I gotta go make fun of this guy who's getting fucked in the ass with a dildo. That's my man, hard at work.
Say that you like me to your little
I can hold a note.
Yeah.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Wow. Bravo.
Yeah. Deadwood Dale, F you, by the way. Say, what are you doing, dude? Deadwood Dale's got a video about us every single day, it seems like. No, just kidding. We like it, Deadwood Dale. We're happy about it.
Oh, that Peggy Sue was fucking fantastic. I mean,
oh my God.
I got to revisit that at some point. It was just so good.
Oh, just amazing.
Every
lyrics.
line, I think he probably had to throw away 100 lines that he was trying to put in there. That just wasn't enough. Everything was a fucking home run.
100%. All right, so we got 1,551 people watching right now, Cecil. We're going to go back to the deer chick in a minute. But before we do, let's take a look around. We've got Cyberfrog 2 Wreck Planet. Cecil, look at this, 872, 588 now. It's doing very, very well.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 872. And we're at 2,064 honeycomb boxes.
Can I ask you, what was the kill stream effect? Did you sell any?
No, I didn't even try, really. I mean, the kill stream, I'll show you. The kill stream, they really, first of all, Andy Worski was there. I listened. Yeah, I mean, some people didn't listen. Andy Worski was there. Now, Andy Worski was on kind of a crusade against me.
I knew his heart wasn't in it. He was just looking for fucking some traction.
Well, yeah, like I felt that way too. I was like, what are you doing picking on me for? I didn't do nothing to you. And he had Geek Thulu in there, who was kind of like one of these really weird, like angry anti-Comicsgater guys that doesn't make any sense. We
were gonna bring a little heat. You would have brought some eyeballs.
You
brushed him off.
I'm too small time for that. It's like you can't like go after Ethan Klein. Go after Keemstar. If you want, like, I'm too small for that. So you'll impress about 400 people.
Plus, he's very Comicsgate sympathetic. He's definitely supporting. I was on the show with John Malin once, way back in the day, on Worski, and he liked Comicsgate. So when he was going after it, it was like, your heart's not in this. We already know who you are.
I'm really glad. Like, here's the thing. I'm glad that I went on, because that was like one of the first things that happened.
I can't have that clip.
I mean, there's Worski there.
Okay, so we'll wait on Mr. Van Skyver. Let me make sure he popped in before.
He's there. He's there.
Oh, is he here? Is he here?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was uncomfortable. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I think so. And then
Yep, let me do that.
I'm not. I don't stay mad at anyone, Cecil.
Posted in there, so I'll throw it to you.
Yeah, I could tell. You could have called him out on a lot of stuff. He was doing the thing where does he beat his wife, that type of shit. He was really trying to get you going. I was like, fuck this guy.
I'm good. You can't.
But
yeah.
Really, what's it gonna do? Who cares?
We can see you. We can hear you.
All right,
Yeah,
Andy
so
Worski's gonna
not
say
much
something like
background
right
stuff.
away, which is great.
Words there. But how you been, man?
Good, dude. Really good. As you probably have gathered, having a great couple of months. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good, man. You know, on the kill stream, there's always some craziness going on, but we're doing well. I have about 1,500 watching us live here on D Live, and then another.
Can you make it louder on your end?
Yeah, I'll try.
Audience.
Oh yeah, big
Now,
time.
Originally, I know. Well, first off, before we get into some of the more
Elephant in the room, man. You can start with the elephant in the room.
well, of course, Worski's here as well. I know you guys had some stuff going on a couple months ago or whatever. I didn't follow the whole thing.
Look, I had a little bit of grievances, did a few streams, got out of control. I ended up actually speaking to, I don't know what his face is from Work Campaign, whatever his name is. I wanted to just do, like, I had some grievances, wanted to do a little bit of trolling, and then it escalated to a point where it went out of control. I mean, I can't even remember the grievances. I think it was, oh, fuck, what was it?
Oh, God.
Who cares? Like whatever it was. It was something along the lines, I thought he was trying to fear monger to get more money for his comic book. But I never really researched too deep into it. Geek was the one doing all the research into that shit. And I was just along for the ride. So EVS fucking, like, if you're pissed at me still, I understand. I'll say that right now. And I just want to clear the air there.
Well, look, I don't stay pissed at people for very long. I just don't. It doesn't help. It doesn't help make friends. But no, I've been a fan of Worski's for a while. Like, I'm a big fan. So when you came after me, I was like, no. I was like, fuck this other Geek Thulu dude. But Worski, no. Take a shot at him.
Though, as we watched your video, I started complimenting you. Complimented your suits that you're wearing. You look like a magician. It was really cool. And I'm like, I kind of like the guy, right? And while I had some grievances, I was honestly trying to, like, rebirth what the Warpath was by, like, you know, exaggerating and exploding and making a spectacle. And I felt, actually at the end of that, I felt really, I was talking to Geek and Adol after that, and I was like, what the fuck are we doing? This is kind of gay. So yeah, and I put the War Campaign and all that on a different stream. I forgot which one, but yeah, it was.
You got on a War Campaign stream?
Yeah. Well, no, they
War Campaign, Cecil. War Campaign kicked his ass. I've never seen anything like it. War Campaign made a special project out of Worski, and did some really, really funny stuff. I mean, Deadwood Dale became a star by doing a cover of the Bee Gees' "Stay the Fuck Back." Like,
I saw it. Yeah.
I mean, that's the first Deadwood Dale video that I ever saw, and I just went, "Whoa, this guy's a star! Like, this guy's awesome."
When we reviewed that on air when he was going after you with that other guy, Geek Thulu, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, his heart's not in this. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, he's just fucking. Like, I could tell his heart wasn't in it. Like, he wasn't really, you know, when you're fucking mad at somebody, you're like, this fucking, like, he wasn't even mad. It was just, he was just trying to.
Well, I call him out on that a little bit later, because these guys, they want to talk about, like, Jeremy, the quartering. And they're, you know, because the quartering, here's the thing about the kill stream. I was trying to explain this to Dan Fraga, who is supposed to be in here. Fraga, I don't know where you are, but I started this stream because of you. And I was telling this to, he's like, what is the kill stream? I'm like, kill stream had a reputation for kind of being like a little bit like Kiwi Farms. I mean, it is it's a place where internet careers are kind of made and broken. It's rough house. I mean, it really is like rough housing. And a lot of guys just get their asses kicked in there.
Was that the one where I think the only one I ever watched was the one was Mundane Matt, the one where they like show your history, and then he actually showed it that he flagged them.
Yeah, that was on the kill stream. So
Okay, that's like the only one I ever watched other than this one. And that
so
was
I mean,
like,
I
that was like the classic one. That was like
right. I mean, that's obviously that's probably the one with the most views where they destroyed Mundane Matt's entire world, and they're capable of doing that. And you know, look, they when it comes to freedom of speech, you know, they let all kinds of people in there and stuff like that. So it just kind of seems like Killstream is dangerous, like it's well named. And look, I told Andrew, I was like, I'm afraid. Like I've been in there twice. They've been okay to me, but like, you know, when these guys say we need to talk to you on the kill stream, I'm like, the fuck, what did I do? Turns out that they just wanted me to, first of all, to talk to Worski. They wanted to find out what was up with the quartering. And then also, of course,
what is up with Jeremy? Has he ever contacted you and said, hey, congrats, I was wrong?
No.
But wouldn't that be a cool move? That would just smooth everything over in a minute, wouldn't it?
I don't have a problem with him. That's what I was trying to explain to these guys on the show.
I mean, you never bitch about him, to be honest. But I mean, it was weird that he was just like, you're never going to do this and you're going to fucking fail and blah, blah, blah. You're fucking up Comicsgate and, you know, you guys should be going after Marvel and DC. And it's like,
yeah, like all of that stuff. I heard him say all that stuff, and I was like, well, I disagree with you. I don't think you're right. Like, that's all good criticism when somebody says you should be attacking. People go, well, look, there's too much infighting in Comicsgate, and you should really be focusing on SJWs. And it's like, I want to say, I 100% agree with you, but this is not within my control. And it's like, I know it looks like it might be, but it's not. Like the fighting that goes on. This is the decision of hundreds of people on the internet. Who kind of a couple of them will start something and then everybody else will sort of make it grow, and it just burns until it burns out. And that's kind of the way infighting goes. And at the end of the day, it's like maybe a couple of people decide they don't want to be Comicsgate anymore. They don't want to associate and they go away, but more people come on board, and there's nothing anybody can really do about it. And yeah, I would like to be more focused on SJWs, but personality conflicts happen. I mean, people fight. People disagree, and then people, leave, and that's just kind of the way it always is. So when Quartering says all that, like, I'm like, right, I hear you, and then he said, look, because of all the infighting and because of what you've been promoting with Comicsgate, like the Mike S. Miller stuff, the Doug Tenable stuff, you're not going to make $500,000 this time. The implication was I was going to make far less than that.
Yeah, no, he said you're not going to. He was like, I guarantee it. I believe he said you're not going to get anywhere close to it because it's burnt out. It's run its course. There's nowhere to go. And yeah, he was fucking giving you like, and it was just like,
I didn't know why he was saying that stuff to me when he didn't seem that invested in it.
If he was right, and it turned out that you didn't, you might say, hey, you know what? You called that. Maybe what's your advice on that? You know what I mean? Like you did call it. You saw this coming. If it turned out to be right, but it clearly was wrong. So at that point, he should be like, I was wrong.
Yeah, but as somebody else in the chat points out, like Anonymity T says, then he complained about how he was losing subs. So, what was going on at that point on YouTube was that kind of everybody was having trouble. And nobody was really, everybody was kind of panicked because YouTube was making people lose subs. And I really, it was happening to me. And I don't believe it was because suddenly I became super unpopular and everybody just felt motivated to unsubscribe. YouTube was doing that to a lot of different channels. They were just dropping, like I gained 50 subscribers and lose 60. And I was like, that doesn't, they would come off in 10 subscriber chunks. You would watch your sub count go decline by 10 or like 40 at once, and you'd be like, why is it always a round number? What is going on? So it was happening to me, and I was a little bit sad about it, and I was like, okay, I gotta, like, I don't want this to become part of a narrative about what's going on with Comicsgate, so I hid my sub count and worked to get it back to where it was. Meanwhile, it was happening to the Quartering, it was happening to Geeks and Gamers, it's happening to all these YouTubers, and they were panicking, and I think Quartering was projecting that onto me. I think he didn't want to say something bad is happening to me, so I'm going to talk about something bad happening to you. It's going to be about me, but it's going to be about you.
Right.
So
it's nervous, and I don't know what it was, but either way, it's. What are you predicting like failure on to like? Why even put that out there? Like, if the only thing in your heart should be like, hey man, I hope you do great.
It'd be a better story if I failed. That's why. And most of these guys, it's like this is the way the internet works. I will say, there have been a lot of people who come and go on YouTube, and they rise up there and then they crash and hit the earth. But Cecil,
I never rose. That's why I'm so humble.
I know you are where you are.
I've been I think 11.9 for I don't know 3 years. I don't. It's the same thing. If I gain 60, I lose 60.
That's weird, and they're doing that to you on purpose. I mean, it's obviously they're doing that on purpose. So anyway, I said. I was like, yeah, look, quarter pounder. The quartering, he can say what he wants to say. They're like, well, why is he saying it? And I'm like, because he needs something to talk about, just like Andy Worski did. It's like, this is the thing. Like, I understand. You guys stall out and you need something to talk about, and you think talking about me is going to help you, but look at the people who do talk about me. It doesn't really help them very much. The people who talk about me on the regular, like they resort to gay porn. I mean, it's not gay. It wasn't gay.
Not gay porn.
It wasn't gay.
In fact, if it was gay, I don't think we'd even be bothering him. It was.
No, I'd be like, oh yeah.
Okay, like Preston's gay, whatever. It's not. It would be worth a laugh or whatever because but.
Well,
really, actually, if we found out it was gay porn, I feel like he wouldn't be catching much heat at all. I think I'd be like. This is something else. This is something else. This is like
humiliation.
This is not like straight. If he was having straight sex, I'd be like, all right, so what? If he's having gay sex, I'd be like, all right, so this is something fucking. This is like that other fucking realm where I'm like, I'm not quite there yet. Where like you're watching your wife suck a fucking dude's dick. I'm like, maybe I'm an old fuddy duddy.
Let's see. Perfect Blue says for $5. Perfect Blue says, get this. I'm paying EVS $5 to tell Cecil he can be huge on YouTube if he made more content. Chad is right.
Oh my god, I wish I could hire somebody to do that.
Yeah. People are saying, well, it's kind of gay. Yeah, like it is.
Well, but it's like we might as well just fucking jump in with both. Like, just do it, pal. Like, what do you fucking?
Like if a gay guy straps a plastic vagina.
Listen, if I'm getting fucked in the ass,
no, hold on, Cecil. I'm about to make a brilliant point that only very smart people would make. If a gay couple, one of them straps a plastic vagina to his penis and the other guy licks it, that's not straight sex.
No.
Brilliant. Thank you.
The thing, if I'm gonna get fucked in the ass, I'm gonna have a guy do it. Well, I'm not gonna have some bitch who doesn't know what the hell she's doing.
Here's Dan Fraga.
Perfect segue.
Holy shit.
Why Black Flag?
Hey, you sent the link
you can use that as a blurb. You can use it as a blurb on the back of your book if you want.
You sent the link to my Fraga Boom Twitter, and I almost never checked that one. So I was like, somebody's like, hey, Ethan's looking for you. I was like, what?
Yeah, and it said that our stream is ghosted, that no one can see it. It's not showing up on YouTube.
I don't care. There are 1,570 people watching.
It could have been 15,000.
That's true. But look, this is pretty good. I can't really complain about it. How you doing, Dan? I see you still have to wear that bunny costume, and I like the way it matches the pink on your front. You're put together, man. You look like a slob heroin addict, but you're put together.
Heroin chic.
Yeah.
What kind of background you guys want? You
look like everybody's favorite panhandler.
Do you want?
I like this guy. He's putting it straight in his arm, but I'm giving.
Hey, you want bunny rabbits? You want gold bars?
I like that.
You want gold bars?
We've seen the bomb.
Gold bars.
Gold bars are upside down, though.
No, they're not. It's my giant mountain of gold.
Oh.
No, but they're upside down, Dan.
You want me to rotate them? I can rotate them.
Why would they be? Unless
they
they're
are-
hanging, they're suspended in midair. You got to.
They're not. They're stacked in a funny sort of way.
No, they're not. What do you mean
make
stacked
me,
up?
They
End on
make
end?
me laugh. They make me laugh.
They're stacked in a funny way, and by funny it means I laugh at them.
That's right. Let me see what I can do. Let me see.
Dan, would you please? I mean, a lot of people are upset. Sheila Alien is saying it's confusing.
By the way, I heard
okay,
Sheila
here we
call
go.
into the
Here we
kill
go.
stream.
Look,
Great.
look, fixed. It's gonna look at that.
Not much better.
Now it makes sense.
But now I look like a little person in my little gold.
What are you talking about? You don't look any smaller than you did
If
before.
it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So Dan Fraga, he has a book out right now, guys.
I do.
No, you don't. Actually, I'm sorry. You have a campaign out right now.
He may or may not fulfill.
Oh,
No,
I will definitely fulfill.
Why do you say that, Cecil?
Just kidding.
If you guys look in the, if you guys go ahead and look in the description, you're going to see that there's a link to Dan Fraga's Black Flag Pineapple Perception comic. I will say this: Dan Fraga, big star. Dan Fraga, Comicsgate. Dan, are you Comicsgate?
I am Comicsgate. Hi, Comicsgate.
Thank you for saying that.
Can you say that? Can you just say hi, say hi, Comicsgate?
Hi, Comicsgate. Can you say hi, Say hi, Comicsgate.
Come on, Donnie. Just say hi, Comicsgate.
Hi, Comicsgate.
Say hi,
Hello.
Comicsgate.
Hello to the Comicsgate.
Well, what I will do is
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Hold on.
Hey, Cecil, you called me. Do you know what time it is? You called me.
I will say hello to people who love comics.
That would be Comicsgate. You just said hello to Comicsgate.
No. I.
That's going right into my skull like a javelin. Just
Cecil, you got quite the voice, man.
Thank you.
Total eclipse of the ass.
That's my favorite one.
Total Eclipse of the Ass. That was the name. I don't know why. Deadwood Dale, go back and call that Total Eclipse of the Ass. It's not called Tiny Holes.
Tiny holes every now and then.
Dan Fraga is Comicsgate, guys. He is Comicsgate. He's proud.
That number is different than the one I saw earlier today. I was at 12.6 earlier today. That's nice. Hail Comicsgate.
So Dan is, as I was saying, Dan is Comicsgate. Now, not everybody is Comicsgate. There are some people who are afraid to actually just come out and be like, no, I'm Comicsgate. If you don't like it, F you. I am Comicsgate because it's who I am. It's what I believe in. And I respect the customers, et cetera, et cetera. Not everybody's willing to do that. Some people are not willing to do that. And yet, Dan, there are some people who play both sides of the fence.
Yes.
There's some people who play
These
both.
I think politicians play both sides of the fence for sure.
It's not comfortable sitting on a fence.
I've never fence sat. I have a position and I take it.
Donnie's here, by the way. Donnie, what do you want?
Oh shit. My goodness, Cecil.
All right, that's enough of him. Donnie, get out of here.
Now, there are some people who, receive grace from Comicsgaters because they're hoping that Comicsgaters will believe that they align with Comicsgate. They agree with Comicsgate. These people, also mouth platitudes to SJWs and take photographs with SJWs, heinous SJWs, who do nothing but abuse your boy Zach and others. These people, they're fence sitters. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Heinous with a capital anus.
Yes. Now, I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't make me that happy when I see that Dan Fraga is not receiving necessarily the same amount of support as some of these fence-sitting mainstreamers who don't really deserve Comicsgate support because they will not declare Comicsgate. They won't even officially come out and use the word Comicsgate, say nice things about Comicsgaters. They don't do that, and I think that's a shame. They just sort of hint around the margins of it.
I say
around the butthole.
Say what?
They beat
Cecil,
around,
you are all over the map right now. I gotta reel you in a little bit.
they beat around the bush.
Yeah. No, I think if you're gonna do something, you need to have a position and don't play rhetoric and don't. I don't know. Just have a position. Don't act like you're one thing. Act like you're another. Be everything to everyone. Have a position,
but make sure it's not you on your back like a baby.
Getting a changing.
Have a position, guys. You know, stand for something, or you will bend over for anything. And here is Geek Chorus.
Crank it up.
I serve you, it must be true. I get down on all fours for you while you cuck me and peg me too.
He's a genius.
Your eyes as you stomp between my thighs. Up and down like a kangaroo. Now my balls are black and blue. Oh, cuck me and peg me too. Leroy's on the way. Oh, I love these games today.
Oh shit.
Peg me true, peg me blue. Dress me like a leather boy before we screw.
That's my favorite one.
And peg me too. Got my ball gag on, my little fool is new for you. Let me watch what you and Leroy do, and I'll hold back your hair for you. Oh, slap me and peg me too. Get the nipple clamps and then beat me with a shoe.
Oh no.
Peg me true, peg me blue. Call the haters perverts while I feel you poo. And peg me too. Strap on number 9 and you'll hear me scream for you. I feel you when I'm on my back. Did you bring the ointment for my crack? Cut me and peg me too. Having so much fun, but I'll be sore for a day or two. My little poor bumhole will be sore for a day or two.
That's great. The amazing, the absolutely spectacular Geek Chorus. Make sure to subscribe to Geek Chorus here. Everyone's excited. I love reading his comments afterwards. Everyone's so happy, like whenever he puts out a new song. All right, we'll do another one kind of on the same theme.
I think Camel Moon has a new video coming out tonight.
Good.
Gale and Rocket, Peg and Socket. Does she keep his balls in her back pocket? He must really love her. When they have sex, he must get smothered. Gale and Rocket, YouTube market. Asking for free stuff, I bet they hawk it. Talks to viewers gently. They were kids in elementary. Games on trains to C2E2. Super excited. Don't you laugh or you'll get canceled. And copyrighted, Gale and Rocket, out for profit. It's enough to make you wanna vomit. A boy and her soy boy who really hates the Comicsgate, a movement that they just can't destroy. Melts down like a table candle, gender confusion, virtue signaling on Twitter shows. Lives of delusion, Gale and Rocket, they won't stop it. Make an argument and watch them block it. A bully and a soy boy who can't even tell the difference between a Megazord and a Transformers toy. Optimus Prime.
It's just awesome. Thank you so much.
He's
Geek
a
Chorus.
genius.
Yeah, he sure
He's a
is, man.
genius.
Yeah, they don't make him too much like Geek Chorus. Is that true? We're gonna have a new Camel Moon tonight. I mean, that's
Oh, I love their stuff. Another hail salad.
Can you give me a full screen for a second? I just want to show something that I really like. I want more people to do it. I think I'm going to do this for a cash grab. Theoretically, no one's getting shit. This is what is his name? Patrick Thomas Parnell. I always say Thomas Patrick, but it's Patrick Thomas. He made like a real Vegas chip.
Oh yeah,
of his yeah, I got paint on my hand, sorry. But yeah, he made like a Vegas chip of his characters with the thing. I would love to have just a stack of these on my desk here of every campaign. You know what I mean? I would love to I'd be like rattling them. You know how you play at the table when you play with your chips? I'd probably be doing that while I was doing live streams. This is really cool. Like he had a Vegas chip made of his book.
Is it a pressed? Is the picture pressed or is it like a adhesive?
It doesn't feel like a sticker.
That's awesome.
It feels like a Vegas chip. Like
I only have one of those. I have a 1993 MGM grand opening $25 chip. It's the only one I've got.
that does look cool.
I was thinking I would love to have like a stack of these on my desk right here. Like if I had every campaign I backed, it would be like a nice tall stack. It'd be great. I think everybody should do that. I'm going to do that.
Cool concept.
I mean, yeah. Look, yeah, I guess it's pretty cool, Cecil, for people like you and me, gamblers.
When you sit at a table, don't you love like just like pulling the stack up and let it fall through your fingers and like I love that.
It does inevitably fall through my fingers, Cecil.
I only got one. I wish I had.
That's why I don't gamble anymore.
I wish I had a pile of them. I would be playing with it. So I'm going to do that for cash grab.
That sounds cool. Yeah, I would like to see that. And also what I would like to see is I would like to see the incredible Dan Fraga's Black Flag. Dan, I just think that these people who will not just come out and say, I'm Comicsgate or I'm not Comicsgate. I just come out and say it.
Who are these people you're saying? Who are they? Name
Cecil.
Tonight.
Cecil. I really want people to just come out and say, I am one or the other. I want people to come out and say, this is how I feel. It's hard to reconcile these 2 points of view, these two positions. It's hard to be Comicsgate and also, nibble on Mags Visaggio's hairy ear.
Name names. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's very hard to do that. And this is the thing.
The channel is for airing of grievances. You feel free to speak your mind here.
I don't want to do that. I just think that people.
It's better to let it out, let the venom out, than let it fester and boil over to something else.
Festerings.
No more.
Yeah, man. I think if you're gonna, I'm with you, Ethan. You can't play both sides.
Who are you yelling at? I'm guessing it's Billy Tucci.
Oh, Billy Tucci's a saint, dude. You can tell. He doesn't have to say.
It's about time somebody called him out. That guy's been getting.
You're
I'm
out of
gonna
your.
kill you, Cecil.
You're out of your brain.
Fucking
man.
kill you. All right, let me watch this video.
Sorry.
I still have to fix the volume on that thing.
Yeah.
You got no sound.
No, it's just really low.
Oh.
Studios is an artist by the name of Dan Fraga. The 20-year-old.
And I could hear it, but I wish I couldn't see it.
Blood Number 0 series. He then became the penciler for the Blood Strike series and now does much more. His latest project is called Black Flag, and Dan has dreamed up some very interesting characters.
One of those stories that have been in my head on and off ever since I was like a little kid. So what I wanted to do was put little kids, big giant gorillas, super fighters, armored women with motorcycles.
I put the subliminals in there for you, Cecil.
A little secret that I'm gonna let
You're kind of good looking.
Thanks, man.
cover is going to be inked by my
I age like milk.
Barley.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Yeah,
Assassinated.
be careful. Be careful. There's going to be a big loud sound right here.
Oh!
Yeah. All right. Can you believe it's been over 25 years since Black Flag has graced the comic book?
No, I
can't believe it.
from the looks of it, it was 45 years.
It's been about 45 years.
Why? Because I have chopped out this
You,
comic book with
Cecil.
all of the things I love. Intense action, gigantic guns, insane bullet count, sexy anime babes, cool kids, magicians, aliens, and a purple gorilla. That's right, Black Flag Pineapple Perception is coming to you from Incredible Comics, only here on Indiegogo. I want you guys to check out these crazy images below. I hope you enjoy what you see. Black Flag is gonna be insane. Frigga boom!
Fraga boom. Hell yeah. My brother's in the chat. He says, hey Dan, what age range?
It depends on your kid. Like my kids have seen crazy stuff. No. I mean, like my 6-year-old has seen Deadpool. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
I thought you were going to say dead bodies. I was going to
no.
like,
My 6-year-old.
Why do you get your brother in there knowing that we've never met him?
Yeah. I'm gonna say probably suitable for audiences of 10 and up.
okay.
Yeah, all ages. All
Yeah.
ages.
My book
And I go for the Looney Tunes thing. You know, there's when you watch Looney Tunes as a kid, you're like, this is so cool. They smash each other with hammers. And then like when you're an adult, you're like, oh my gosh, that joke is kind of nuts. So little this, little of that.
Just got a $20 super chat from Nin No Lose who says, I'm so flattered I now have sock accounts on your channel. And Mag sucks. You have sock accounts on my channel? What is anybody talking about? I never understand what people are saying. Let me see. For some, it's a sound effect, fragaboom. For me, it's a way of life. Comic books have been a part of my DNA since before I can remember. My favorite ones are those that embrace all the things that make them uniquely comics over the top artwork, beautiful idealized heroes, exaggerated situations, and really loud artwork. That's why I'm insanely excited to be relaunching Black Flag as a 48-page graphic novel. Look
Part
at
one. It's part one of a 4-part series.
First day backer right here.
Hey man, you know what, Cecil? I'm ashamed, but not ashamed. I actually backed your book today.
What a sucker. I mean,
I
thank
know.
you.
You got it. You got it. No, and I went on the all-in 3-pack. I wanted one of each book. I needed that.
Check your mailbox. You already got everything you're gonna get. It's there.
Hey, you know what? I don't believe you.
A lot of people said if they get anything, they're gonna sue.
Yeah. Let me see here. So 48-page color comic will be part one of a 4-part story that'll blow your lid off. 1994 Ashcan is a replica of the Ashcan. I bought this. I actually had to pay a lot for this.
You have one?
Yeah, I got one. I got one of the original.
Yeah, they're not cheap, dude. There's only 500 in existence. They're not cheap.
Yeah, I found one on eBay and I snatched it up. I wanted to get my Black Flag collection back because I used to have it, but
yeah,
I think all my comics from that time period, including my own, got kind of destroyed in a flood.
Oh,
the basement flooded in New York, and I lost all this stuff, man. I had some original Kid Supreme pages by you that were destroyed. I had a lot of stuff that's gone.
I have one Ethan Van Sciver original, and it's the one where I'm rapping, where I say something about your mama.
Yeah.
And Heather's like, he's okay. Yeah.
I have none. I have one regret.
What's your regret?
early on, before you became the YouTube superstar, you put up a Spider-Man villains. Went for $150.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Went for $150.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was before early on, like right off the bat, like when you were still doing drawing videos.
yeah.
You showed, and it had like what is that called when they on Antiques Roadshow when they show like when it has like
An appraisal?
no, it has like a heritage. It shows like where it was from and where it came. I forget, not precedence, but something like that.
It's like a family tree sort of situation.
Yeah, it has somebody in the chat will know the. Actually, he's a bunch of dummies. No one's gonna know the word. Anyway, it had a heritage, but you were like you showed a video of Stan Lee talking about the villains that he liked, and then you went and was like, okay, Stan, Providence, thank you.
Providence.
It has Providence, and you showed Stan Lee naming his favorite villains, and
Yep.
then you did a drawing of all of Stan Lee's favorite villains, and there's a video, and you said $150, and it was fucking. That's the one I'm like.
You wish, right?
So mad. Fucking 1,500 fucking today. Easy.
Wow.
Easy.
Oh,
easy.
easily.
I'm
On the low end, dude.
On the low
end.
starting bid.
Because hey, Ethan, tell me this. How often do you think you're going to be drawing characters that aren't your own from here on out?
Well, I don't want to ever again.
There you go.
I'm not saying I won't, but I don't want to.
But I know. But my point is it's going to be a rare occurrence, right?
Yeah. I don't think that makes it any different. I gotta say, just because it's rare that I will draw Spider-Man doesn't make my Spider-Man drawings any more desirable. I think that at the moment, if I draw Cyberfrog, that's just what people want. I think that's what people want, Cecil. So that's the thing. Anyway, I want people to back Fraga Boom's Black Flag. I was trying to promote it, but Cecil wouldn't shut up.
How many days do I have left on the campaign? It's like six days.
Let me
right?
look real quick. Cecil's gonna ruin this too. Hold on a second.
And another
6
thing.
days. Oh, for God's sake! 6 more days. You have 1,495 backers. You're so close to 1,500 backers right now.
I'm excited, and I've got stretch goals too, man. I have stretch goals that I want to hit. There's the 115, and I can't aim any of my upset at you. And I probably have to aim some of it at Cecil.
Yeah.
I don't know how this happened, but you get to eat like tomahawk steaks and donuts and shit when you hit goals. Somebody threw they said I had to eat a bag of carrots, like a pound of carrots.
He's dressed like a fucking bunny.
I get it, but what about like chocolate eggs or some shit? Not like fucking carrots, dude. So I got to eat a pound of carrots when I hit 115.
How many carrots is in a pound?
My wife went and bought the bag. I told her we're close. I'm like, you got to go buy a bag of. We got the baby carrots because I know Cecil would be like, hey, a pound of carrots. You can't pare them with a paring knife. You can't cut off the parsnip parts. You have to eat the whole pound. So she got the baby carrots, and it's a pound, man. I don't know. I figure I'm probably gonna, You have great vision afterwards.
Ethan, do you know where the history of where carrots give you great eyesight came from?
Where did they come from?
Bugs Bunny.
It did, but do you know that was a complete misinformation by the government?
What does it do? What does it just turn
Because
your skin orange?
we had during World War II, we had discovered radar, and the Germans were trying to figure out how the fuck we knew their planes were coming. And then they put out things in the U.S. saying we give our pilots tons of carrots and it increases their vision and they can see planes coming. And everybody in America thought it was real, but it was a fucking psyop on the Germans.
Really?
And they started feeding their fucking pilots carrots like fucking crazy because they didn't realize we had fucking come up with radar.
Does it give them the shits?
And it took till fucking, I don't know, the 80s or 90s before that shit was revealed. my whole, I grew up, I was like, oh yeah, carrots are fucking great. That was all a lie. Carrots are okay for your sight, but they don't give you fucking great.
That's the same thing with spinach. They did that in the Great
I
Depression.
love spinach, man. I love
Spinach was so cheap. It's what people were eating instead of meat. So they overstated its protein value and said it makes you strong. It doesn't make you strong.
Yeah. I mean, Bugs Bunny used to say, carrots, he could see great, but that's all bullshit. That was just a cover for why we didn't want to say we had radar.
I could do ranch and stuff, right? Like ranch sauce. Or do I got to just eat them straight up?
You got to eat them straight up, but that's your stretch goal. And you make stretch goals, and I've
got good stretch goals though that don't punish me.
Well, that's you. You speak for yourself. Preston has different stretch goals. Here they are.
I serve you. It must be true. I get down on all fours for you while you cook me and peg me too. Can I see your eyes as you stomp between my thighs? Down like a kangaroo. Now my balls are black and blue. Oh, cook me and peg me too. Leroy's on the way. Oh, I love these games we play.
Baby Ace Radio.
Oh, we screw. Oh, cut me and peg me too. Got my ball gag on. My little hole is new for you. Watch what you and Leroy do, and I'll hold back your hair for you. Oh, slap me.
That's the line I like.
And peg me too. Get the nipple clamps and then beat me with a shoe.
I like the guitar.
The guitar is good. Thank you for that.
Peg me true, peg me blue. Call the haters perverts while I feel you. Oh, cut me and peg me too.
Call the haters perverts while I film you.
Strap on number 9 and you'll hear me scream for you.
That's scary.
I feel you when I'm on my back. Did you bring the ointment for my crack when you cut me and peg me too? Having so much fun, but I'll be sore for a day or two. My little poor bumhole will be sore for a day or two.
Hell, all right, everyone. That's absolutely beautiful.
Baby Ace Radio.
I want to listen to mine again. Hold on.
How's it go on?
There's a guy who loves his pie while he sets an go on fire. They dox his clothes and make fun of his nose as his live stream views go higher. There's some crazy SGWs with rainbow bright hair. They want to take him down because his success isn't fair. They only make him shrug because he really don't care. Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan Van Sciver. How I wish that he could stream for 24 hours a day.
Oh, I can.
But all that time with war campaign will turn him internet gay.
Wow.
So come ask an unbelief in human something go. He had to touch of elegance wherever he goes. Breaks out his wig collection when it's time to mock show. Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan Van Sciver, his frog book making millions, unmatched talent and brilliance. Such an eloquent man. Ethan Van Sciver gets revenge on skydivers, Mexican fertilizers. But if you're an old celebrity, just don't shake his hand. It's time to have fun. Let's crack open some rum while he sips on his froggy red wine. He's got a lot of hats and the funniest chat that has ever assembled online. Just beware of Lord Java and Bob with one eye. They like to keep it grounded with a verbal drive-by, but that don't bother Caesar just as long as there's pie. Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan Van Sciver. Ethan Van Sciver.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. All right, I've irritated everyone. I'll
Is
stop.
there anybody in the chat who is not subbed to Camel Moon? Because Camel Moon will premiere his video if we get 200 subs right now. I'm going to put a link in the chat.
Oh, is that right? I mean, is that what he's telling you?
No, I just made that up. But anyway, let's do that.
Do you have a dream, Cecil?
I do.
What's that dream?
It's personal.
I heard that you told your mom when you were 6 that if Camel Moon didn't get 200 subs, that your dream wouldn't happen, and she beat you, and in which she said, "What's a camel moon?"
She did. She looked at me. I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. You don't know what your dreams are. And she looked at me and said, you got any dreams that are stupid? And I was like, well, actually I do. I wish that Camel Moon would get 200 subs tonight. And she just looked at me and she fucking gave me a backhand that knocked me right out of my high chair. And
Does he not? How many subs does Camel Moon have right now?
let's count. We should probably keep track so that what I'm doing is not stupid.
Well, it is stupid.
He has 1,650.
It's probably everybody that's here right now. I mean, this is
and you know, I didn't know what I was saying. I don't know. I was too big to be in a high chair. I was 4 or 5, but she would cram me in there, and
just to hit you out.
I said,
cold. It's cold.
You got any dreams, dummy? And I said, I dreamed that Camel Moon would have 1,850 subs. She beat me, I mean, savagely for what I said. And she said, how dare you have a dream? How dare you? And I wish if anybody would just click that link.
Wait, so she knew what a camel moon was?
I didn't even know what a camel moon was.
She wouldn't let you dream, though. That's what he's
let me dream.
Fraga, what you're not getting is that Cecil wanted to have a dream. And,
no, what I took from this is that she's cramming an all too big Cecil into a high chair just to hit him out of it. And that's not cool, man.
No,
we need to resist the idea of that by getting Camel Moon up.
It was a trick question because she was mad that I had a dream. Exactly. Ethan got it.
I think maybe did you shatter her dreams?
Yeah, well, she wanted to be in the roller derby, but then she got pregnant with me.
Oh,
you can't be pregnant and be in the roller derby.
Well, she still did it for 6 months.
She did. That's very.
Oh shit! Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Didn't she give birth to you on the rink? It was the last 6 months, wasn't it? It's the last 6 months of the pregnancy.
My birth was sponsored by Crypto Wheels, actually.
Didn't your umbilical cord get cut by a crypto wheel?
Yeah, thank God. It was wrapped around my neck.
Jeez, man. Traumatic.
Well, Cecil, F you. And what I wanted to say was that there is a Twitch streamer.
Oh, dear.
Oh, back.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
This this person here is a transgendered person.
They're not transgendered. They're trans species.
No, well, in addition to that, here's the thing. I believe this fellow, this individual, I believe this person is
Not a person.
I agree.
Animal.
A doe.
No, no, not a ray, a drop of golden sun. None of that.
Doe.
It's
a
a
female.
boy who identifies as a girl
No.
who identifies as a girl
Yeah.
deer that
Hate
likes
Hate crime.
boy deer.
Hate crime.
No, it's just this is the world we live in. This is the land of confusion.
No, Dan. She is a doe.
She is a doe. She is a queer.
Female.
Female queer.
Hey.
Because this is LGBTQ. This person is what would be defined as queer on that scale. So
okay.
That's so if you're wondering what queer is, doe a queer, a female
Doe,
queer,
a queer,
gay, a drop of you want somebody else?
I saw a clip of
a drop of Preston's
this
cum.
person. Oh God. Now you talk about mayonnaise and now you talk about this. Disgusting.
All right, let's sing it so far. So doe, a queer, a female queer,
boom, boom,
gay,
boom, boom.
a drop of Preston's cum.
Oh God. She a name she calls themself.
I don't know where it goes from there.
Well, didn't she call all male gamers white supremacists?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get to that. Now, this is the whole point of this. Twitch recently announced their new Twitch Safety Advisory Council a few days ago, with the explicit purpose of informing and guiding decisions made at Twitch by contributing their experience, their expertise. These are experts. And belief in Twitch's mission of empowering communities to create together. They want to empower communities to create. That's what I want to do. I want to empower Comicsgate to create together. They went on to detail that this council will, it's going to draft new policies and policy updates. That's useful. They're going to develop products and features to improve safety and moderation. They're going to promote healthy streaming, Cecil, and work-life balance habits, Cecil.
Finally.
Protect the interests of marginalized groups. That's good. I'm tired of being marginalized by everyone,
Yeah,
and they
tired of that. I want real butter.
Right. Identify emerging trends that could have an impact on the Twitch experience.
By the way, we're over 1,700 subscribers on Camel Moon. We want 1,850.
Yeah. Twitch explained their new council is composed of online safety experts and Twitch creators who have a deep understanding of Twitch, its content, and its community. They claim the council is made up of online safety experts and Twitch streamers who deeply understand creators' unique challenges and viewpoints. They went so far. Can't believe they went this far to emphasize that each member of the council was carefully selected based on their familiarity with Twitch community and their relevant personal and professional experiences. The council includes a bunch of people you've never fucking heard of with made-up names.
That was because of the nip slip. I had a dick slip one night on stream and no one noticed.
Your mask came off?
Ferociously Steph is male to female trans woman. I told you, who self-identifies as a deer.
Dan Fraga has seen me as with my mask off, by the way.
I have. You're a beautiful man.
You fucking.
She became the center of controversy, not just for her streaming antics, but her stance on white people. Doesn't like white people, gamers, and competitive gaming.
White people are the worst.
Yeah. YouTuber Jeremy Griggs of Geeks and Gamers, as well as
he's the worst white people of them all.
Well, I mean, I think he represents most white people, to be honest with you. If white people were all the same, they'd all be Jeremy. You know what I mean? Or if white guys all looked alike and you couldn't tell them apart, they'd all look like Jeremy. That's my feeling.
He likes Mario Kart the way that black guys like Madden football.
Yeah. Jeremy's just like, if Jeremy did something to you, like if Jeremy beat the crap out of you and the cops came and said, "What do you look like?" You'd be like, "Just regular." You know what I mean?
Jeremy could beat the crap out of me. He's surprisingly tall. He's bigger than you think.
Yeah, he is big. No, he's not bigger than I think. I met him. But he is like, what would you say? How would you describe Jeremy? You'd say he had a Star Wars baseball cap on. Well, what does his face look like? Regular.
He's a regular guy.
That's what they said about. By the way, that's how they described. What's his name? DP. No, the dude who jumped out of the airplane with $200,000.
Oh, DB Cooper, yeah.
They said, what does he look like? They said just regular.
Do you know that DB Cooper started his life over as Mr. Hooper on Sesame Street?
That's a lie. That's a damn lie.
Absolute true story.
No.
So he took that money and opened up a deli in a row home community. I don't know.
Can you tell me how you get to that conclusion, Cecil?
Cecil just made it up. He doesn't know anything about that. He doesn't know anything about
dots, Dan.
Sunny beams.
What's up, sheeple? Okay. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Hooper is Cooper. He wore the apron to hide the cash. Christ.
The tinfoil. Do this. The tinfoil is showing, sir.
Jesus Christ! This is the biggest fucking hoax in Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus is awesome. Big Bird is not.
He's
so
not.
tell me more about this weird
Why
story.
hasn't anyone else seen him? No one else has seen him.
All right.
God. I'm on the crazy train.
I might be a little drunk.
A little bit.
Train.
Yeah, gravy train. No, crazy train. Not run a train.
I.
Donnie's calling.
And
Ethan.
Yes. I'm just letting Cecil. Here's what I'm saying.
You gotta let the air out the balloon, right?
That's right. Cecil has to talk every now and then. You got to kind of be like, all right, Cecil. All right. Look, in this video, Ferociously Steph states, I'm just not cool with white supremacy, y'all. I think a lot of gamers are white supremacists. Sorry, just a fact of how I feel.
She's so that's who they have. That's so closed-minded. I'm totally open to white supremacists. I'm open-minded.
Later in the video, Griggs plays another clip of Ferociously Steph where she discusses competitive gameplay. How long is his video? I'll bet you it's 10 minutes on them. Yep, 10 minutes. Okay, very good. Later in the video, that happens. Ferociously Steph states, the only way to have a level playing field at the highest level of play is to not have a voice chat, to not have people give up their linguistic profiles. Now, this is the thing. I never thought about this, but of course, voice chat is a tool of the white supremacy. Of course, it affects marginalized people. Because, Dan, your voice sounds cool.
Does it sound like a white supremacist?
Yes.
It does. Really?
Yeah, that's why I like it. Now,
that's ridiculous.
I obviously didn't mean that. But some people sound
Baby
like
Ace
this.
Radio.
Yeah, some people sound like this. They go, oh no, like, oh no, this sucks. I don't want to play this game anymore. And when you sound like that, people know that you're a pussy,
right? And
that's the thing.
There's blood in the water. There's blood in the water.
Right. So, in other words, you don't want to let people know that. So,
in other words,
yeah. So, here we go. She writes in one tweet, "Oh yeah, whole lot of people with cis white male voices thinking the voice chat is critical to competitive games being competitive. Tell me more about how we'll solve systematic misogyny and everything will be fine." LOL.
I don't like cis. Cis is like the N-word to me.
Well, your sis threw you out of the house, so you can call her the N-word if you want.
I'm wonder what the etymology of cis is. What is it?
I don't know. I'm not sure where it came
Scissoring?
from. I don't know because it's spelled S.
I don't like cis. I didn't agree to cis.
Yeah.
That's a hate crime every time somebody uses cis.
Well, you don't get to choose, Cecil.
Yes, I do.
No, just because you're a white male.
Right, exactly. That shit drives me crazy, man.
Yeah, walk a mile in my shoes. You don't understand. I had a paint today. I almost got one of those things where you get like a hard part on my hand.
Right.
Hard part.
It makes me want to vomit.
Okay. So interestingly enough, while ferociously Steph claims what she's doing is to combat systemic misogyny, leading ladies of TV owner and Twitch streamer Delightfully Danny has accused her of misogynistic beliefs. These women who call each other. As a female who used to play competitive games, voice chat is essential. And saying women need these things changed because they're automatically at a disadvantage is misogynistic in itself, because it says we aren't equal to men in gaming and we need the rules changed. You don't say.
Is that
the smartest thing I've read on that thing?
Yeah.
Is that the chick that's a deer?
No.
No, that's actually somebody who's not insane.
Yeah. Ferociously Steph responded on Twitter.
This is my girl right here. God, get her. Get him.
I have never and will never say most gamers are white supremacists. White men have the most privilege when it comes to voice chat communication.
When it comes to using their system?
This statement has riled more than a few white supremacists. Remember, having privilege does not invalidate your hardships.
What?
Exactly. Thank you.
Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, because think of what she's saying. Ethan had to vacuum up fucking glass today with a shop vac.
Oh yeah, umbrellas and such.
He's white, and he had to clean that up. And I had to paint today. So yeah, it doesn't mean we've had it good because we're white. We've fucking been there.
No, but what I'm trying to understand is how being white and male gives you an advantage on using their communication system on a video game. Explain to me that.
Yeah, because then they're going to get. Aren't they going to call you biatch if you're, and then psych you out?
Isn't that part of like competitive sports? Like when I played football in high school, the other team would make fun of our mothers and call us names, and that was just like part of the thing. If I play first-person shooters or racing games, shit talk is part of the deal.
100%. Like they're going to call you biatch no matter what. All right, so
not me.
No, not me either. I'll fucking smack these people. There are problems with voice chat. Let's talk about how to make the playing field more level, i.e. ways to effectively exchange tactical information without your voice. I'm not coming to steal VC from you. The arrogance of these people. I was arguing against an impending reckless implementation. She then states, if a lot and most are the same thing, why do you keep misquoting me? There's a lot of white supremacists in my comments and DMs right now, by the way. Cecil.
I have a question.
The only cis I'm for is Cicely Tyson from Medea's Family Reunion.
Here's my question. Before she became a buck and he became she,
Bambi was a buck.
I know Bambi was a buck, and clearly this
his mom gave him a chick's name.
I guess, but my question is isn't this guy born a white man? That's number one. And is it a virtue signal to say I reject being a white man and I reject being a man and I reject being all of these? I reject being a human and I'm going to be a deer and I'm going to eat grass in my backyard. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't know deer felt this strongly about anything. I mean, mostly they just kind of shit in my front yard. I didn't
ferociously, Steph has committed the ultimate sin.
Being born?
Venison.
Oh, shit. Oh my God.
That was a dad joke.
That's why I'm laughing, dude. It was pure, uncut dad joke. That was amazing.
No, straight from
exactly. Man, you know the street value of that joke, man?
All right. So not only is ferociously Steph an outspoken racist, but she also insinuates that she will actively target people who she deems are shitty people. In a clip from her stream posted by Keemstar, ferociously Steph states, "I'm not going anywhere. I have power. They can't take it away from me." Oh, I got to see this shit. Watch this.
So, but I'm hanging in there, and I'm not going anywhere. I have power. They can't take it away from me. And honestly, you know, there are some people that should be afraid of me, and that they are, because I represent moderation and diversity, and I'm gonna come for hurtful, harmful people. If you're a really shitty person, I'm gonna stand up against you. Period.
I'll run you over and I'll put my boot right in your face. Dan, I would like to fire this individual into the ocean as far as I can. And it's nothing personal. It's not even
deserve to be fired. Just fired in general. You can't represent a company, a publicly traded. Is Twitch publicly traded?
I don't know.
Because if they were, the board would be like, get the deer. You can't like, first off, let's get the pie graph out on gaming, right? Take a look at the demographics. Let's just call it 50-50. You just alienated at least 50% of your base by calling them white supremacists. Hello, you're fired.
Yeah, I would think so, but that's just not the way things go with these people.
It's insane.
I want you to watch. I'm going to play this again. I want you to watch the weird, inappropriate, huge smile, the eyes getting wide when this person thinks of the power that they have, and then watch this person's little tongue dart in and out of it. It's fucking weird. All right, here we go. Let me play this again.
So, but I'm hanging in there, and I'm not going anywhere. I have power. They can't take it away from me.
Look at the tongue.
Honestly,
there it is.
These
little lizard tongue.
There are some people that should be afraid of me.
The bliss.
People. I know who should be afraid of you. Catherine.
Everyone.
Catherine should be afraid of you.
Who's Catherine?
She's in the pit in the basement.
It puts the lotion on itself. My gosh. Yeah, this is not okay. It's not okay to do that. Who gives a shit? Like, again, like in these cases, what they do is they mask these insane messages in these shields of things. Her shield or its shield, whatever, is I'm a deer, I'm a trans person, I'm wearing a shield, and then I'm saying something. And if you are against what I'm saying, you're not attacking what I'm saying, you're attacking what I am. Therefore, you're an ist, which is just shit tactics.
Because I represent moderation and diversity, and I'm gonna come for hurtful, harmful people. If you're a really shitty person, I'm gonna stand up against you.
Okay, Jay Leno jaw.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin. Meh.
Just take a minute. You got to go through this and just look at the psychosis here.
This person, somebody no. You know what? This psychosis is not bad. The real psychosis is off screen. Is the person who looked at this and said, you should be in charge of what's approved and not approved speech. The person that gave them the job is the true psychopath. This person is a run-of-the-mill psycho. The person who is like, I see you and I want to be judged by you. That's the fucking person that's the psycho. And we don't get to see them.
Well, there's also sort of a sick joy in I have power.
Yeah. Let's watch that again. Here we go. I have power now. Okay, here we go.
There are some people that should be afraid of me, and that they are.
Hold on. Back further.
There are some people that should be
back further.
And honestly,
look at this.
There are some people that should be afraid of me, and that they are, because I represent moderation and diversity. And
Why would anybody be afraid of moderation and diversity? That's a virtual signal right there. Nobody's afraid of moderation and diversity when it's responsible, but when you abuse it and you mask it in this bullshit, come on.
What if everybody's a white supremacist? Like, what if?
Well, that's the way you strip anybody's opinion away. If you disagree, you're this, and if you are, you're attacking what I appear to be, not what I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
harmful people. If you're a really shitty person, I'm going to stand up against you. Period.
Right. Nobody likes shitty people. But who made you the decider? Like Cecil said, who made you the decider of who's shitty?
That's the real crazy person.
Right.
It's the person who is like, we need people to moderate what's the right speech and what you. Oh,
yeah.
Perfect.
Dear person who eats grass. Yeah.
That's the fucking, like, this is just running the mill crazy. The real crazy is the person who hired them.
Right.
Cecil, you're a shitty person, and I'm coming for you.
Ooh.
Because I have power now, Cecil.
Come and
you should be afraid of me.
Cecil, you should be afraid of me. My tiny teeth.
There's a little bit of
Large
hand
guns.
wringing going on too, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of nervous, like... I don't know what it is. It might be some form of autism, so I don't want to say anything, but
oh, dude, that's great, but again, this person should be fired.
Yeah, of course. You know, I think they probably got their job because look, I'm a famous Twitch streamer who's
wasn't
weird.
that famous? Wasn't that big actually?
I've never even heard of
19,000 subs is pretty small. It was pretty small.
Yeah, and so they didn't realize the person was like fucking insane. You know, they like this and would abuse their power or threaten to abuse it like in such a crazy way.
And Twitch is endorsing me to do that. So
yeah, was she a great big fat person?
Let's see. I have later. Ferociously, Steph would say, I literally have zero power right now. I have no idea how much power I have, and at the moment, it's zero. She would later add, I might have more power later, but right now, all I can tell you is I'm supposed to say what things I think are bad ideas, and then Twitch will maybe then act on them. I'm not Twitch staff. Wow, they gave her a beating. They told her to knock it off.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
she should honestly fired. But maybe they're not publicly traded. That might be it.
Yeah,
if they were publicly traded, that to the moon, trebuchet.
This is a whole like other thing. Like this is the part that bothers me. I guess not that there are more video clips of this individual talking about eating grass, and then like I just go outside in the morning and I eat grass. I eat my lawn. It just relaxes me, and then. For a minute, like she just sits there and makes this gnawing face, like gesture, like she's pretending to be eating grass in front of you. I mean, this is spooky individual. I guess everybody can see that. I mean, I feel like I have to convince the chat that this person is spooky, but I don't know if I do. I think they might already think they might be on the same page with me.
Sure, you can use my phone.
What?
You remember when he's going through the business cards and she's like, can I use your phone? He's like, sure, you can use my phone.
Yes.
He fucking takes off.
Yeah, so very, very, very strange. Okay, there's
very, very very, very, very normal.
Okay, acceptable. You know, we do all have to get along. There's some people who are different than us. Cyberfrog Unforgettable Tales is shipping. At least the posters are shipping right now, and we're going to be shipping this book out in July. If you don't have a copy yet, look, these are just $10 a piece. These are color reprints of the first two appearances of Cyberfrog. I hope you'll consider
put a fucking lotion in the basket.
I hope you'll consider backing them. They're just like I said. I think they're the least expensive comic books in Comicsgate.
Dude, I love that cover that you just scrolled past. and that's going to be shiny chrome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not going to be chrome. It's going to be foil. These are going to be foil
even
embossed.
better, in my opinion. I love foil, dude.
Yeah,
I love this cover. I love it, and it's a revisit, right? Like it's so
both
awesome.
of these are redrawn versions of the original covers, and it was fun to do that. I really enjoyed it. All right, over here, of course, is Cyberfrog 2 Wreck Planet. Make sure to back this if you can. If you haven't yet, I mean, it seems like everybody in the world has, but you still got to tell people. You never know. Cyberfrog 2 Wreck Planet is the sequel to Cyberfrog Blood Honey, and it is now the biggest crowdfunding campaign of all time.
873. Refresh.
I don't think so.
Awesome. On the road to 9, baby.
See, why did Cecil do that? He said 873 refresh, and it was not. Okay. So in any case, back Cyberfrog 2 Wreck Planet, and then over here, Fraga Boom's Black Flag, Pineapple Perception. This is the what do you have? 6 days left?
I do have 6 days left. Yeah.
All right, we got to get this moving. We're 2 backers away from 1,500 backers.
Heck yeah.
The next 2 people are going to put that at 1,500, and we should get this book at 115,000. So we'll just have 15s all around.
We're gonna at 125. I'm adding 3 more trading cards to the trading card set, and then at 150. The bunny suit gets bedazzled. I'm gonna do it Las Vegas style with rhinestones.
Are you able to do that yourself, or are you gonna have someone else do it?
My wife, she's the craftiest person ever. She makes tumbler cups, baby clothes, adult clothes. She has
crafty.
She's crafty. She makes purses, tote bags, but she's got the thing to put rhinestones on it, so she can bedazzle it up.
Yeah,
so it's gonna get bedazzled at 150.
Oh God, I'm not drinking garbage. I'm drinking bullet bourbon.
All
you fucking Brits want to drink scotch all the time.
Yeah, nice. But at 150, we're gonna unlock. And when I say unlock, I'm talking about like an actual upgrade. I'm not adding a new item. I'm creating a book called Black Flag 0.5, which is an origin issue, which will have the original guys from Black Flag 0 come back to do stories, new artists. Guys like Rob Willis will have art in there, Pat Lee, David Pahikainen, Matt Weldon, Clayton Barton. Brand new stuff, all added to people's order who ordered a book. It'll be just added because you guys hooked me up. I'm hooking you up. None of this unlock business.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the best way to go about it is, people, they back you at $25, and then you just the better the campaign goes. You just kind of add value to it. Don't go crazy if but if the campaign's getting better and better, make sure that you do that. I'm gonna add another stretch goal probably at like 1 million. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Can you add a poker chip at 1 million?
No, I don't think anybody would care if I put a poker chip in Cyberfrog Wreck Planet. I don't think people would want one. I mean, that might be something that they want for you.
I would love a stack of these with every campaign I buy. I had a stack of poker chips.
Yeah, I think that might work for cash grab, Cecil. I'm not sure that it would work for Cyberfrog though. Or
I'm a man of the people. You're highfalutin. I still got paint on my hands. I'm a working man, Ethan.
Why do you have paint on your
you know hands? What that is? That is not a female dare. That's a drop of.
Oh,
precious. Come.
Oh, precious.
Here's a Guy
Precious
Gardner.
To whom?
Guy Gardner.
That's great, man. Old school cards. Hey, you know what I'm doing with this bunny suit at 200,000? Whoever clicks me over from 199 or whatever we're at to 200, they get this. That person gets it.
That's they get to own the bunny suit.
They get the bunny suit. They get the actual bunny suit.
Don't threaten people. I
gotta. And it smells good, man. I shower every time before I go.
I washed this in Woolite because I vomited in it the other day.
That's what I heard, and I heard the sound of it hitting the bucket really set people off.
It set me off. I had trouble.
Where's Sam Keith? You're friends with Sam Keith, aren't you, Ethan Van Sciver?
Not really. I don't even think I ever met him.
I'm a big fan. I've talked to him on the phone once.
Where is he?
He's out in California.
No, I know, but where is he? Like comic wise, he was like,
Didn't he do something recently? Some Batman something?
He was supposed to be bringing back the Max for IDW.
That's
and everybody
right.
was kind of like, why are you doing that? Like, why would you just do it for IDW? They don't have any money.
Right.
It would make far more sense for him to just crowdfund it. But,
aren't you short for a poop shooter?
Cecil's very drunk tonight. Very drunk. But I'm very sober tonight, and I think
I'm
that's
sober.
the thing.
I'm actually taking a break from the
I would drive a
booze.
ferry and.
Are you taking a break from smoking, Dan?
It's the first time I drank
from the libations.
Oh.
But smoking, no, that's actually medicinal, man. I'm a better person when I smoke.
Ethan, can you name the episode of
what is that?
Yeah, that's the from X-Files.
Oh.
You can read it if you don't know it.
I don't know.
That's the host, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah.
You said something on Twitter about Scully.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What about Scully?
I drew a picture of a bunch of skulls inside of a skull with skulls inside of those skulls, and
I saw that video. There were a lot of people were retweeting that video.
Yeah,
they loved it.
A lot of fun drawing the creepy stuff.
Yeah. Beautiful, Cecil. Really beautiful. Yeah, I like that episode. That's one of my favorites of the X-Files. It was season 2, season 3 that really started to pick up. What about says my coke habit is medicinal?
It can be. I myself would not know. I don't mess with any white powder.
I don't like Coke.
I'm a Pepsi man. No, I don't even drink soda anymore. But if I did, it would be Mountain Dew. Love that shit.
Yeah, I used to like Mountain Dew. Once you're addicted to Mountain Dew, that's a high sugar content. Yeah. Mountain Dew is a very high sugar content.
46 grams of sugar per can.
You know what? This is the thing that's interesting when they use term like grams. It's hard to abstract a gram of sugar, but when they actually show you, like they go, it's this many teaspoons, and you go, holy fuck, it's like 30 teaspoons of sugar. Like you think about putting that in your coffee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're like, I would never, but you do.
You don't think it would dissolve? Like you're like that shit wouldn't dissolve. Nah. Like if I put that much sugar, you're saying that much sugar is in a can of Coke?
Yeah.
All it would be is sugar. It would be sludge. It'd be a syrupy sludge. It would not.
That's what those chemicals are there to destabilize it. That's why those other chemicals that you can't pronounce are in it, man. Don't do it.
I like that. There was this one chart that got me off of Soda for Good. That was just like, hey, do you know what your body has to do to accommodate that much sugar when it drinks a can of Coke? And it was just like the process. It's like your liver has to shut down and reboot 3 times in order to, it's like, and it just went through the whole thing. Like, you put it to your lips and immediately this happens. Then your entire life crashes and the angels weep. I read that and I went, I don't want to do that. That seems like a lot of work for my body just to drink a can of Coke, Cecil.
I don't drink soda. I never drink soda at all, ever.
Not even as a mixer?
Never. No, I'm still a big fatso. Could you imagine if I drank? I don't drink any. I never drink soda, ever. And I have a sweet tooth, but I don't like soda. I don't like syrupy drinks. I mean, the sweetest thing I drink is bourbon, which is pretty sweet.
Bourbon,
but I couldn't put Coke in this; it'd ruin it.
All right, so
goddamn sweet.
We got some violence in the chat. I'm gonna put the link out there. People want to come on the show. Here's the link.
All the young dudes.
Yeah, man. You know what I do in those instances? It's kind of one of those things like you see a can of Coke and you go, "Oh, that's 4 hours on the treadmill." Like
yeah, I look at that too and I go, yeah, but for me it'll be like 8 hours on the treadmill.
Somebody in the chat said that your body makes alcohol into sugar.
It does.
That's an old wives' tale.
It's not ethanol, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's Tweeter Trash. Tweeter Trash, what are you doing?
What up, Trash?
I've had it with Tweeter Trash.
How you doing there? Oh shit! We're not ready. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
I hear you.
Oh, good. Oh, thank God. I was digging for my wire. I didn't know I was going to be right on.
Put your fucking pants on, for God's sake.
Oh man, no.
What's going on, Tweeted Trash? What do you think?
Well, I think it drives me nuts. Everybody gets so close to the mark, but nobody sees. Everybody's red pill, but nobody sees the matrix. I mean, this is all communist China Maoism bullshit that's coming our way.
Is it?
Totally. I've been up to my neck in this shit for months and months, and just seeing all the garbage. I watch world news, man. I see where all this is coming from all over the world.
What is Maoist? What is a Maoist?
Mao Zedong. He was a communist party leader.
So he hangs out with Preston?
No. I'm talking about the culture war.
Oh,
shit.
I thought you said he's a dong.
No. Well, technically.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Go on. I'm sorry, man. Go.
No, dude, that's all right, man. I know what I'm walking into.
Yeah.
That's all good, brother. But hell yeah. No, it's like Maoism is basically the Communist Party. Everything that the CCP did to China when they took over, and just completely destroyed their culture, and the subversion that they pull out, dude. Oh my God! It's one of Mao's famous quotes is, "We must anything that our enemy supports, we must oppose. Anything that our enemy opposes, we must support." And you see that happening in the news every time Trump says something. Everybody in the media goes nuts and says no. And if he says he's against something, they're all for it. And then if he changes his mind, they change their mind. It's all, dude. It cuts all the way through. They destroy Star Wars. They destroy everything because they're trying to push that divide. The Communist Party is all about struggle and all about division, all about isolating the rightists. They used to call them rightists. Now we're alt-right. And this is all done just to create that divide. And basically, it's for money in the end. They want to buy everything. Look at what's happening to Disney. And look at the stock price when it dropped after they had their call. And guess what's going to happen next quarter? Because the quarter they just had was barely affected by this virus and by the shutdowns, and they still pissed off all of their stockholders because they didn't want to. Sorry, I just got home, by the way. I got to breathe.
Tweeted Trash, very good. I appreciate it. Great talking to you as usual.
Let me just sing. He's wrong about Mao.
Steps in gold is here.
I want to sing a song for him about Mao. It goes, Papa ooh Mao Mao, Papa ooh Mao
Mao Mao,
ooh Mao Mao, Papa ooh Mao Mao, Papa ooh Mao Mao, Papa
Elvira,
ooh Mao Mao,
Elvira.
Steps in gold. Maybe you'll bring some sanity to this. I doubt it, though. What's up?
You know me. It's a bit late over here at the moment. Yeah, just I still have trouble getting into your super chats. I'm like been on your channel actually for a long time because I wasn't getting on and I didn't want to. I get anxious and then I mail people and then I'm like, am I doing this too much? And then I just leave it for months.
Have you tried super chatting me? Sometimes that works.
Yes.
Oh
yeah, Ethan, you're getting Cecil's
I don't know. Well, Cecil's getting all of my super chats from Steps in Gold. I feel cheated by this.
I got your Cyber Frog finally, so yeah, it all got sorted.
I've been cucking you.
Oh, Leroy.
Cucking.
We called it Leroying now.
I'm looking forward to this. This is like childlike excitement of receiving cards and stuff, and I received it was very nice. I did a little mini review.
See, Cecil, there are some normal people in the world.
The childlike excitement of receiving Michael Jackson's finger.
I'm actually, yeah.
Cecil, you shut up. He's talking about being anally penetrated by Michael Jackson's finger. And according to Razor Fist,
Thriller.
that never happened. That never happened. Yeah.
They found a load of stuff in his house.
It doesn't pass the smell test.
Oh, there's no evidence for any of this. Steps and Gold, I'll see what's up. I'll look you up and see if somehow a mod
and
blocked
hope
you
you're
or
all
something.
doing well. And that person who's a deer or a man or a woman, but they're not a man, or they're a deer, but they're not a deer. Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? So,
Very weird, my friend. Very weird. You have a great night. Try not to
normal.
Try not to let that affect your day.
Wake up, Grandpa. It's 2020. Do you right?
Scotty Richard Studios is here. Thank God. Scotty Richard Studios. Hello.
That is my hero. You have my hero coming here.
Cecil, I wanted to ask you, should we premiere the new Dirtworm Doug character?
Yes, right now. Let's do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to show it off or
some Christmas shit?
I'll do it.
See, okay.
Hey, no more talking. Show it, dude.
No more. Enough of the talking. Get with the fucking. Listen to this guy.
Do it.
You're
I'm excited. I backed the shit out of this. So
you're a
hook your brother
regular
up.
Preston pooper.
Oh fuck yeah.
Jason Bascom's here.
What
Captain
up, Jason?
Chokeout is here.
Captain Chokeout.
Oh, hey.
What's happening?
Hey, how's everyone?
Business is picking up.
Hey,
All right, this
Hail,
is the new character from the Adventures of Dirtworm Doug.
I'll
You can
show
share
you
my
the screen.
And Scotty Richard, you can say the name of this character.
I think we're going to go with Ethan Van Fibian.
I like him. I like him. Ethan Van Fibian.
Ethan Van Fibian, yeah.
That's really good.
You know, he tries to.
He actually tries to help this dirtworm fellow along.
I don't know why I like him. I really do like him. They make energy drinks. That's why. What do I drink?
It looks just fucking like him.
He looks like who?
Like who?
JDA, right?
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
I'm glad you approve.
And here's the other thing. I like fucking. This is 100% a Scotty Richard production.
That is amazing.
He was like, "What do you think about a frog based on Ethan?" I was like, "Yes." He came up with this, and it's fucking amazing.
Scotty Richard, you are the best. You are the best, my friend. And I can't wait to see the Dirtworm Doug book. Appreciate you.
Ethan Van Fibian.
By the way, I did a blockheads of you. I don't know if he's going to show it anytime soon, but I think you would appreciate it.
I don't know why he won't.
But I don't know. Should I? If I hit share my screen, will it show my stuff here?
That's the way it works.
Okay, let me try it. Share screen. Okay, so it's share. Yeah. Okay. Share. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I hit share screen.
And now we can see your banking records.
Oh, great.
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay, so there's.
Wow.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
Is that showing it?
Yeah, get that over
When's the mixtape drop?
Get that over to Blockheads.
Yeah, nice.
You got these slippers right too. You got the home.
Now there's an alternate version where you can add a 3D nose onto it as well.
I see.
Kind of a Mr. Potato Head sort of thing.
Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, why would the nose be flat? You want to?
That's brilliant.
I mean, everybody probably like every one of these probably has a 3D nose, not just me. I mean, very good, very good. I love it. Great job, Scotty Richard Studios. Appreciate seeing you.
Everybody, sub to Scotty Richard right now. This guy makes the best fucking Comicsgate videos. He did my video. He did this for Ethan, and this guy's Comicsgate to the core.
Hell yeah! Thanks, Scotty. All right, so we got to do. Oh my goodness, great.
Now we
that's cool stuff.
Now we got Captain Chokeout. This is when shit usually gets fucking canceled.
Captain
I have
Chokeout has
things
things to
to say.
say. Yeah.
Right, I've not spoke to anyone since the whole Poulter thing come out because I don't have Twitter. Right, first of all, fucking lol. Right, that guy. None of it's surprising. None of it is surprising to me with that Preston guy.
I don't think anybody was truly shocked. We were just shocked that we found out. I think that was it. Like, I think it was more like shocked that we got access to it, but not actually shocked that he was doing that.
Hey, listen, I've got a mate who lives in Stratford-upon-Avon, Ethan, where you visited. I've got a mate that lives there, right? And he ain't into all that shit, but he likes his missus to bang him with a strap on. And if you say to him, "Wait, listen, Rico," oh shit, I just said, right? If you say to him, "Right, Rico, I heard that you like," he will stand there, look you straight in the face, say, "Yeah, I do, I love it." And what? He don't care. He'll tell you straight to his face. And yeah, honestly, he loves it. But he's not into all the other shit like people banging his missus and that. But he will blatantly tell you without any shame, "I like my missus to fuck me in the ass."
Does he go around telling other people that they?
He will, if you ask him in front of people, he will say blatant. He don't. Give a fuck.
I'm not
He'll say,
saying does he admit it. Does he go around telling people that they're a bunch of cucks?
Oh yeah, no.
Well, therein lies the problem.
No.
It's not. That is the problem. Getting the dildo in the ass that makes you that's not a cuck though.
I know, but it makes you a bit fucking odd though, doesn't it? Really.
The gayest thing I ever did was
weird.
I had an annual physical like a year or two ago,
and you fucked your doctor. Like that is gay, Cecil.
Stop it.
I want a second opinion.
No,
he stuck his finger in his ass, and he
the
wanted a
gayest
second
thing I
opinion.
ever did in my life was get my annual physical, and then as I was leaving, say, "Aren't you supposed to check my prostate?" Which I swear on Bible I did.
And then they did, and then you said, "Can I get a second
And he just
opinion?"
looked at me and was like this fat fuck. I gotta fucking. But I was nervous, I'm like, I don't want to get a fucking prostate yet. I was like, aren't you supposed to check my prostate? I was like the kid is like, you forgot to give us homework.
Did they do it?
American Pie
Yeah,
experience.
he fucking did it, and that was the only time it ever fucking hurt. This motherfucker, he had a grudge.
You had a grudge against your anus?
He had a grudge.
What was with this other fucking thing that was on the screen? I've been awake about fucking 20 minutes. I woke up to some horrific looking thing talking about I've got power, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
That's Ethan Van Fibian.
Oh, the deer?
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the deer. That's a real good way to ruin your morning wood. I tell you, I've been awake about 2 minutes. I looked on my phone. I was like, that was horrible. What is this? Who listens, Ronnie? Who listens to these people?
Hey.
Donkey Madness is in here joining us.
Donkey Madness, do you have cuts on the side of your hair, or are they gray?
Oh my god, yeah, it's all gray.
I thought you had like vanilla ice cuts in the side. You got Polly Walnuts cuts. That's even better.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try. What can I say? I just clicked the link. I didn't expect to get in so fast.
Yeah, whenever I see somebody new, I get them in here real
Why
quick.
is everybody ignoring Jason Bascom?
I was about to go over to Jason Bascom and say, "What's up, man?"
I got you. Cool. Well, glad to be here. Check out Shotgun.
Hey, hail. I've got everybody here's campaigns backed and everything. So
talking to that guy.
Nice. Yes, brother. Yes.
Reed Richards, Donkey Madness. You got it going.
Oh, thank you.
Polly Walnuts, Reed Richards.
no, I got a major delay going on.
Oh, I see, Jason Bascom. Well, we'll give you some time. What's up, man? What is on your mind, sir?
Oh, well, I mean, of course, the whole Peggy.
He was
Poulter
talking to
thing.
Jason Bascom.
Oh, what?
No, I mean, you could just
see what's going on.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I'll let him talk. Why not?
Okay. I just got a major delay. You can cut me. That's fine.
I cut him.
It's not a big deal.
And he won't, Cecil, you can say whatever you want to him and he won't get mad at you for like another 15 seconds. You know what I mean? You can feel like a big man for 15 seconds. That's pretty good. All right.
Listen, Jason, I loved Anthrax. Anthrax in the 90s was great.
Hey, I'll be in the chat.
All right, brother. We love you,
Good to see
Jason.
you, bro.
Thanks for coming in, man. All right, Donkey Madness. There you are. What's going on, brother?
Hey. Well, I mean, it's a very exciting time to be in Comicsgate. You know, a lot of great news has been coming out lately. So,
Totally good news. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of good news.
yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on Twitter. So, you know, fighting the good fight.
Yeah, Twitter's a mess right now. I go on Twitter and I'm just like, all it is, all my timeline is right now is fighting. And it was so cool while the campaign was going. It was totally awesome. But at this point, now that the campaign, now that Cyberfrog 2 has ended, with me beating the Earthworm Jim score and all this stuff, now the chaos comes out. Cecil, I don't know why. I don't know why that happens. Why can't people just be happy for me?
I don't know. Every time I see somebody doing well at anything, I'm like, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, like, of course.
Like when I saw Unforgettable Tales beat Cash Grab, I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucking happy for this fucking asshole.
Right. And when Dan Fraga's Black Flag.
Oh my, I'll be over the moon once he beats me. I'll be like, oh my God, I love this cocksucker.
Yeah. So in any case, things are good. Donkey Madness, thanks for hanging out with us, brother.
No problem. Yeah,
There are worse things than getting gray stripes on the side of your head. There are worse things than that.
Is there anywhere where you can watch the kill stream with you and that?
Yeah, we can watch some kill stream.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. But how did you get on with him? He's a fucking weirdo. That's his name.
Which one? Ethan Ralph?
Like, yeah, they're all fucking weirdos, man. Like, who's the one that looks like a? Which is the one that looks like a fucking? He looks like a street person that probably got a drug addiction.
That was.
You talking about me?
No, he's got heavy stubble and longish.
To be fair, I think that can be said of all of us here right now. I mean,
That dude.
Yeah, Worski.
He looks like he needs a good bath.
You want to buy some toilet paper?
Worski was cool. I mean, believe it or not, like, I went in there and I was like, well, a bunch of things could happen, but they don't really ambush people. You know what I mean? Ethan Ralph might feel however he feels, but he's just kind of laid back and just lets the conversation happen. I find the whole operation very professional.
Okay.
Yeah. I liked it. I like being on the kill stream. I want to go once a year, but I always say to them,
"Can we share my screen while we talk?"
Yes, he's just the frog with me.
Ethan Van Fibian.
Ethan Van Fibian. Yeah.
I just woken up. I swear to God, I thought it was JDA at first. I was rubbing the sleep out of my eyes. I was like, huh? I could only see the half.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to go on Killstream very much, but I have to. Like I always say, whenever, because I'm not a bitch. It's like, a lot of people get afraid to go on that show, and they'll be like, Ethan Ralph will be like, "Hey, can we get Ethan versus the quartering to hash this problem out whenever there's a fight?" My answer is always yes. I'm like, sure, whatever. Whenever I'm asked, whenever I'm called, it's like Captain Chokeout. When you have to go fight, what are you going to do? You got to be like, yeah. No matter what the situation is, you're going to go do it. That's kind of how it is with the kill stream. So I'm always like, I told Ethan Ralph, I said, whenever you need me, I'm there. If you need to talk to me, I'll be there, because you don't last very long on the internet when you run around hiding from people like a cuckold bitch.
Were they the guys that were walking around Toronto streaming with fucking guns?
Well, that was Worski, not Ethan Ralph, but that was Worski. Yeah.
Fucking dickhead.
Dude, I don't know. All I can tell you is Worski has made incredible internet entertainment. I
doing that shit.
Stay the fuck back. Stay the fuck back.
Yeah.
If I put half my antics on the internet, I'd be a fucking star.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. There are people who have no shame and will do that. I mean, they'll just put like all kinds of just nonsense for one of the guys, who was it? Was it Tonka or one of those guys, Failure, walked around and there was a guy in a wheelchair who was clearly drunk and high and was just insulting him and calling him gay. And so Failure just kind of, instead of walking away from that homeless person who's calling you names, he just streamed himself going, "Hey, please, sir, I didn't mean to." And then for like 2 hours, just let this guy insult him. "Sir, please stop harassing me on the street." The guy's like, "You're fucking gay."
I have a story about that.
Super chats. He made like $1,700 in super chats.
You got to read some super chats. But
yeah.
before you do that, was this like a Comicsgate story or somebody who told me this in real life? I think it was somebody, a friend. They went to South America and they were like, it was one of those places where you could just fire off fucking every kind of gun in the world. And then they had a shoulder-held rocket launcher, and there was a cow off to the left of the range.
No.
And they were like, it's like, I think $300 or $400 to shoot one shot. If you hit the cow and blow it up, it's free. And then they were all like drunk, and they would take people, tourists, and they would fire all the guns. And then they would be like, take the one shot. And there was just this cow that was like tied to a stake. And there'd just be these explosions going off like all around it. The aiming was way off, like people couldn't hit it. But yeah, apparently a bunch of fucking guys would, a friend, I guess it was friends of mine. I heard this already. It was a Comicsgate story or no? But but yeah, there's a place where you could fire fucking like a shoulder mounted like a bazooka at a cow, and if you hit the cow, you fucking don't have to pay, but it's like $300 per shot if you don't.
Where was that?
And
That's a circular story, bro.
Colombia.
Yeah, that's expensive. You can do it for a lot cheaper in Vietnam, man. They give you an RPG.
Did you do that?
No, I did a fuck. I ain't blown up no cow, man. But they give you an RPG. If you want to do it, they give you an RPG. I ain't into shit like that. Like I've been to my friends in Florida. They go hunting. They go, yeah, we stabbed a pig, and I ain't stabbing no fucking pig. Are you stupid? Do you know what I mean?
Have you ever been hunting?
Yeah, I've been hunting. I'll shoot an animal and only on the grounds it's going to be eaten.
Yeah.
I wouldn't shoot something and just leave it there just for just for the sport.
Yeah, you got to eat that thing.
Yeah. No, it'd have to be something that was going to be eaten.
I already told this story. People,
I'm definitely not fucking stabbing a pig though. No, you know what I mean? Like,
now I'm sitting here thinking how long it's going to take to eat.
Captain Chokeout's a fucking liar. He stabbed a pig or two in his. He showed me a fucking video.
Disturbing. J. Hallie Tang, hello.
Hey, I sent a super chat earlier, but I got impatient. I just released a comic through Tapas, and I just wanted to come on here to promote that, and also try to get my my numbers up for my Twitter and stuff, because I want to start doing crowdfunding instead of.
What's your Twitter? I'll follow you right now and retweet it.
It's at Tang Haley.
I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. It's gotta be 3 fucking. All right, fine. I'll do it.
And if you're interested, the comic, the link is in my profile for the Twitter.
What's it called?
It's called "Mom's a Bitch, but Dad's All Right."
Wow.
Reminds me of Cheap Trick.
Very cool, J. Haley Tang. We wish you luck.
Wait, Tang Haley or Haley Tang?
The Twitter is Tang Haley.
Yeah, look it up. Cecil's looking it up. Thank you.
I'm gonna retweet it.
Or Cloud Clown Comic Cowboy.
Matt Lauer.
I'm back.
Matt Lauer.
Hail.
When I wrote
Hail Cecil. Hail Caesar. Hail Choke Out. Hail Fraga Boom. What's up, fellas? How we doing? A special hail for Cecil over there because fellow Brooklyn boy, right?
Where you at? You're in Bensonhurst, I bet.
No, South Brooklyn. I'm between I'm by Sheepshead Bay. Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn. Not in Sheepshead Bay, by Sheepshead Bay. But if I told you where I really was from, ain't nobody know where that is.
You're being called Dollar Store Row right now. So
Dollar Store Row? What's a Dollar Store Row?
Row Kabir Kumar.
Oh, we're talking war campaign now? Hell,
Yeah.
war campaign. Oh, because what, my voice?
I don't know.
It's not as deep and as sexy as Rose. I can't Anyway, I just wanted to come in and say what's up, guys. How you doing? Hail the chat, hail everybody, and keep it moving to the next Comicsgate member that would like to come in and say hail.
Hail, all right.
God bless you, Ort Cloud Clown Comic Cowboy.
Oh, when he comes in here, I'm like, oh no, I gotta pronounce his name again. Social Distance Warrior. What a great name. Hello.
SD Dub.
Good name.
Hi, how you doing? Are you there?
He left. That's because he's practicing good
social
distancing. Where is? How do you spell Tang Haley?
TANGHALEY.
That's what I did.
Maybe there's an underscore in there somewhere.
Maybe there's a poon in there.
Or if you type in "mom's a bitch, but dad's all right."
I wrote Tang.
What up, Phil?
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Hey.
Thanks for the heads up on this thing, man.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Ethan's like, I did the stream for Fraga, and I don't know where he is.
He sent the link to my
this
other
guy. This
Twitter.
is Phil. This is fucking
Like,
Zane
what?
Comics. This is Magic Cop.
What's up, Cecil?
I know this guy.
How's it going?
Lost Pages, Las Vegas.
Yeah. I heard you guys were talking about Deer Girl.
That's not a dear girl. It's a
right,
dude
hold on.
who's a girl who's a. I'm the guy playing
Deer
the girl,
dude?
playing the deer, playing the dude.
Well, the thing about the that Twitch console they're doing right now is it's made up of a bunch of weirdos, including Deer Girl, and you have guys like, I don't know if you guys know Twitch streamers. You got Dr. Disrespect, who's a total alpha, toxic masculinity character, and he's got so many subs. You got Nick Merckx, who made 250,000 subs in one day from a tournament, and those guys aren't on the Twitch console. These are like big time name
not?
gamers. No. And the reason they're so successful is because they're like badasses that are alpha guys. They're like war campaign basically on there. And Twitch is appointing these Deer Girl to the console. It's ridiculous.
That's crazy. Well, F her and F them.
Yeah,
Is
for
Twitch
sure.
Is Twitch more based for like consoles and stuff, right? Because I always see it come up on my PlayStation. It's like, or YouTube. If you want to stream your games, like YouTube or Twitch.
It's
Yeah.
like a gamer thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Why
can do
doesn't-
anything on there actually.
Why doesn't somebody normal with money just come along and make it like a Twitch or a YouTube and just be like, listen, right, this is just for normal people. You can cuss people out. You can tell people go suck their fucking mom. You can do what you want. No, we're not going to ban you.
I mean,
Do you
I
know
think
what I
that I think that's D Live right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need
that's
to
what
get
War
that then.
Campaign's doing.
Yeah.
I would get all up in Dear Girl's guts. I'd fuck her till a pussy fell off.
Yeah.
That's just me. I'm a
Donkey punch the
That
bitch,
is
man.
just you. That is just you.
Cecil, you've got the instruction video. Give her the choke out treatment, man.
You were Choco sent me a video where he was fish hooking a chick with he had like his middle finger. He was fish hooking and he was throwing a hard left into his chick's ribs.
Jesus. I don't know about that. Ethan, I wanted to show you this. This is the debut of the cover of the Lost Pages, which is launching the
Beautiful
29th.
cover. Who did that cover?
Cecil, you gotta let people talk when they're
I'm
promoting.
sorry, I mean that is a beautiful,
Shush.
but it's a
Okay.
beautiful cover. Who did that?
I will tell you, yeah. So we're debuting the 29th, which is a week from Friday, and we got the legendary Simon Bisley himself to do our cover, my comic hero, basically, and we landed him and shown it for the first time here on Comic Artist Pro Secrets. So
awesome.
everybody get on that mailing list so you can get a free trading card. You'll know when we go live. It's going to be a huge campaign. We got trading cards by Huerta, Dan Fraga, and a lot more coming. We're going to see all these awesome heroes in action in the book. So
Who's the
check it
guy
out.
up front? He looks sick.
Yeah, thanks. His name's Crimstone. He's actually the chick on his shoulders. He's her imaginary friend from childhood, and he had to battle all these monsters in her head, and tragedy strikes her, and he comes back into her life.
and they become a crime fighting duo, basically.
Yeah, I
Perfect
really like
for Bisley, I thought. So
I
yeah,
like
a
the
lot
look
of
of
cool
him.
characters. Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Cool, man. Thank you. Thanks, Phil. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for everything, Ethan. Thanks for having me on. And hail Comicsgate, hail the chat, hail War Campaign.
Hail,
Hail, man.
Let's say hello to Doc Swift. Hello, Doc Swift. Hello, Doc Swift.
What up, Doc Swift?
We're just having one of those nights, I swear to God. Doc Swift, are you there? All right, Doc Swift, thank you for being here. Thank you for trying anyway. All right, let me read some super chats and see what's on people's minds. Most of it's going to be cursing at Cecil, which I think is unfair. I don't think Cecil deserves to be cursed at. Yeah, I don't know. Does he?
Know. I think sometimes, yes.
Where is the where's the new Camel Moon video, by the way? Were you lying about that, Cecil?
Oh, he said it was tonight. Let me check.
Why are you being fake news, Cecil?
Fuck up. You don't even speak the real English. You speak American. Speak American, you jerk.
I don't know where my super chats went. I can't find them. It says no new super chats, but I don't know why it would say no new super chats, because I feel like just because I read them, YouTube wouldn't know that. That is weird. I'm sorry, everyone. This seems to be a malfunction. But here's Twitter Trash saying, thanks for letting me on. Come on and rant like a winded madman, EBS. I was in an accident and my health's failing, so jumping on right after I walked in wasn't the best idea, but I appreciate the time tonight. Well, you have a lot to say.
He was in an
all right,
accident.
man.
What kind of accident was he in?
Yeah, that's a good question. I assumed a motorcycle accident.
Every single comic book related accident results in a superpower.
Yeah.
When the fuck have you read a comic book where a guy got in an accident and he's just crippled?
Stephen Strange.
No, he became the fucking Sorcerer Supreme.
No, not because of the accident.
Kick this jerk.
See, fuck you. See,
Yeah.
I swear at him.
How dare you contradict me?
Never contradict. You notice Captain Chokeout stays. Captain Chokeout, of course, is a hero.
Captain Chokeout is a hero. Fucking
He
I
is.
try my best,
love
boys.
you,
I
man.
try my best.
And you succeed.
Appreciate you guys. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed tonight.
Read your super chats, but have something else.
I can't. They're not there. I just looked at it. Said I'll
Maybe
prove
they'll
it to you.
show up tomorrow.
Cecil, check your email. I emailed you a little video, a clean one. It was nothing to do with anything dirty. It was to do with whiskey. I emailed you.
Ooh, whiskey.
I'm not gonna watch that shit. I want filth.
Here's one that says, "Would you do a Salamandroid PVC toy as a new stretch goal?" That's an idea. It's actually not a bad idea.
Seven said accidents happen. No one's invincible. Well, that is true. I mean, he obviously heard the tale of your ex's new partner.
What's up, Hale?
Hale.
What's happening?
Hold on.
Hey, wiggle.
He's got blue eyes, this guy. Bright blue
We can see your wife behind you, by the way. I don't know if...
I can.
Get out of here.
She could be on there if she wants. I just don't know.
She can. I mean,
yeah. What's going on, Wiggle?
Oh, not much. Just enjoying this fine book right here. It's really
Vestige.
Good. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just doing my thing. You know, promoting CG books the best I can and showing they deliver and show up. That's it.
Oh yeah, CG delivers.
CG does deliver.
Yeah, Hale, and I love Vestige. I've read it twice now, and I think it's
I
one
know.
of the best books. Really is good stuff. Yeah. Look, Seven loves you. He's like, Hale, wiggle.
There you
Everyone
go.
in the chat is excited to see you.
Everybody loves the pink gorilla.
It's a party, says Rooster Puncher.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why I oughta. Hale, is that the cleaning lady they're asking? Well, I mean,
No, that's my loving wife.
that's right. That's
All right.
That wasn't a no.
That's what I mean. Yeah. All right, cool. I don't know, guys. I guess I'm gonna go to sleep. I guess I'm tired.
You gotta read your super.
Enjoying your hat. It's really nice.
My super chat was just to point out that the whatever it was on that video about the deer. She's right. I mean, I won't play Modern Warfare unless I'm wearing my SS outfit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Jabba the Cuck says, "Read your super chats." I don't have them. I don't know where they
can't
went.
even send you super chats anymore.
You got an hour's worth of super chats, man.
I know, but Cecil, none of them are here.
All right, here's what you do: go to my studio.
I don't. Okay, let me go to my studio, Cecil.
Go to my studio. You got to log into my thing.
No, I don't want to go to your studio. Hold on a second.
How you been, Fraga? I haven't been able to catch you in a minute. Been kind of busy.
Doing well, dude. How are you?
I know. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
World revolves around you. My studio is sometimes my studio.
Cecil, how much of that bullet have you drank?
Not even nothing.
Nothing.
I'm getting the Buffalo Trace today.
Ooh, you're gonna dig it, man. Same mash bill as Pappy.
I'm gonna get that one, and it's the green bottle, right? The green or the red one?
Green and beige. Green and beige.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that one and the Bullet Trace. I've done half the Woodford.
Yeah, and what'd you think at the end of the day?
I had.
I didn't
This
like it.
bottle was signed by Preston.
Oh yeah. Where's that neck bin?
Yeah. Did you get little chocolate stains on the bottle?
Is that the seal?
Why is a sweet corn round the rim, man?
Back to super chats here. I don't know what's going on. I'm in my channel monetization room, and it says no super chats yet. We weren't able to show super chat transactions at this time.
Hit refresh.
Well, I'll refresh it. Let's see if anything happened. No.
They may aggregate tomorrow. Sometimes there's a delay.
I've never seen that happen before, but if it does, I will. No, I don't need Zach to help me. I know how to do this.
Wait, hold
YouTube
on.
is malfunctioning.
Speaking of Zach, I thought you and Zach were doing live streams every 2 days.
Yeah, that was an idea that we had.
You mean ye?
No, we talked about it.
What happened?
Zach doesn't have the internet connection though, does he?
No,
He does. He does.
At least once a week. I didn't. Every 2 days, I thought was ambitious, but at least once a week.
That might be somebody in the chat had said the stream is hidden on YouTube, so maybe there's a YouTube issue.
I mean, there must be because there's a malfunction. I hope the chats show up again. The super chats maybe will show up tomorrow, and I'll read them. But
you can go to bed, man.
All right, brother. Everyone, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Hey, on the chat.
I'll be starting a stream in just
LTG.
a few minutes. If everybody wants to go over to Cecil Says in just about 5
I gotta go to the car service place at 7 a.m, man, and that's in 5 hours. So.
I wasn't inviting you.
I'll make a copy and come on. Are you going on, Cecil? Yeah.
Cold-blooded, Cecil. Cold-blooded.
Everybody,
I love you.
Cecil Says, 5 minutes.
All right, guys. We'll see you. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Comicsgate.